Yeah, Emo Brown.
Ladies and gentlemen and lowlives with bad haircuts, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Emo Brown Podcast, The Wiki. El Semanal. Guys, you're in for a treat, bro. Homie Splurge is back to talk about all the things in Splurge's life. We're going to hang out here with El Lozano at Emo Bear. We're going to talk about Annabelle, death on the road. But more importantly, as always, this episode is brought to you by the wonderful people at, let's see what Barry throws our way today.
Not that one.
Liquid Death.
There you go.
There we go. Hey. Tribal Streetwear since 1989. When in doubt, throw this one out. Tribal Click worldwide. Make sure you get in, get out, clack your card to get 20% off. Go in there and visit the homie Isaac Ruiz as well, and you make sure you get yourself some discounts, bro.
Step next door, go to Slappy's Garage, see our boy DG Films.
¿Qué onda con el Dick Drippy?
Hey, that motherfucker is fantastic. Yeah. He is videographing the shit out of Overpour.
As an aside to him videoing the shit out of things.
Yeah.
Big ups to DJ Films, Daniel Correa. He is the camera and all the video components for the Made in Chula Vista project that just now we kind of got the green light to release. Big ups to the city of Chula Vista and the arts department because they provided us with a grant and an opportunity to highlight 3 pillars of the Chula Vista community. And we came out with a nice little mini docuseries called Made in Chula Vista.
I like it.
And the first one we dropped was with Maria Salas, Mary Salas Casillas.
She's so awesome.
First
dude.
Mexican mayor of our fair city. Big ups to her.
She's awesome.
Today I dropped episode number 2 of this docuseries. Daryl Roberts, lifelong Chula Vistan. He is now president of the local union for the firefighters. He is a battalion chief for the Chula Vista Fire Department. All around badass as well, dude. You check it out. It's a nice 10-minute and under project.
It was very well done.
Thank you.
And I will tell you something.
Go ahead.
Tell
me 2 things.
It was interesting. One, the videography was superb. The editing was fantastic, but 2, not only is that all fine and dandy, but the way that you formatted it, I didn't know what to expect, and it was kind of cool to see, kind of like the podcast, except you don't say a lot, which is very weird to hear.
Now you know I can do
not
it.
Hear.
Hey, I can do it.
You narrated it,
bro. I thought
Barry did some of it with us. Barry did the majority, actually, of the camera work here. Daniel, Dick Drippy, he did some of the DG Films. He did some of the additional camera footage and footage of out in the streets.
Oh,
like all the extra content that we got from not in the studio. And I asked the questions, like, hey, tell us about Chula Vista. What does Chula Vista mean to you? How is Chula Vista? I had 5 fucking questions.
Did you have to bite your tongue? Were you like,
nah, I want to make fun of it. Because I know when we got to banter. I know when we got to talk shit and fill time.
It was good.
And make it funny. And I know when I just got to ask the question and just listen and shut the fuck up and wait for an opportunity to ask the next question. This isn't hard, but it's not easy.
It's not easy.
You know what I'm saying?
This isn't hard. This chair
never is. Anything over here is not hard. Good. Except for these abs that I've been working.
I love it. Washboard.
Woo! What's that? This crew neck? What is that? That's right. This crew neck is now available for pre-order as well. Goes great with your Emo Brown hat, the one with the nice 3D embroidered freaking EB on the side, and nice. Emo Brown. It's a sick ass fucking hat.
It is
and
very sick.
Look at this.
Splurgeo, what do you think about
Padres? What Padres is that? That's like 90s Padres,
96,
right?
98.
That's right.
That's our World Series run squad. That's my favorite.
Benito Santiago era?
No, prior. That's after.
Oh.
Benito Santiago
Sandy
was late
Alomar
80s.
Jr.
También a little bit before that. Carlos, if you're naming catchers, Carlos Hernandez.
Oh, okay.
This is my favorite color scheme.
Ken Caminetti.
What is your favorite?
Yes.
Is that your favorite color scheme too for the Padres?
I like this the most. I like their away jersey way more than the home jersey. The solid fucking gray with the block lettering Padres or San Diego across the chest in blue, outlined in orange and white, similar to this. To me, dude, nothing better than that.
Yeah,
I gotta find me that jersey actually and purchase it, dude, because that's a sick ass.
I was having
jersey.
an argument with somebody.
Why are you always bickering with people?
You know what? Because they deserve this argument. They said that we had ugly uniforms.
Who's this motherfucker? Dude?
I don't even want to fucking give him this.
Yeah.
and say his name and give him a platform.
All right, go ahead.
But he said that our jerseys and our uniforms were ugly. And I said, that is the stupidest comment that I've ever heard in my life. Because there's no doubt
yeah.
that we actually have a very, very beautiful array of uniforms. Now, some I don't necessarily care for.
City
but
Connect.
City Connect,
The
I don't
pink
like.
and the pink and green. We don't love it.
I
no.
like
We
it for
don't love
kids.
As
I
an
think for
artistic,
kids,
from
they're
the artist's
fantastic.
eye, from an artist's perspective, is that appealing? Is that kind of
I
jersey appealing?
don't love it. That's my personal taste.
yeah,
It
yeah.
reminds me a little bit of like Miami Vice.
Vice,
type
bro.
shit,
Everybody's
but-
been
and
saying
I don't really understand what the San Diego connection to that is.
Neither do I. They tried.
But-
They
They
said like
tried.
the colors of the sunset and the beach and like that's what it's supposed
I
to
don't
do.
know,
Like,
bro.
It
They
definitely
could've-
feels
they
more like a
could've-
Or
Florida
like the
thing.
papel
Like,
picado.
Yeah.
Well, they, were
Papel
saying,
picado, papel
they
picado.
were saying all this stuff, but
They were reaching.
But check this
They're
out.
just trying to
Who
say-
has
Check
the
this out. I
ugliest?
will say that the ones that we unanimously don't like here,
Yeah.
they're cool for a kid.
That's
like when
true.
the kids wear them, I think they look really cute. They're
Okay.
cute on kids. They're
I
like,
don't want my
hey, that's
Padres
sick.
to look cute.
But when I see grown ass
Yeah.
men or
Grown
women
ass
wearing,
23-year-old men.
I just can't. I can't get behind it.
Well, I have a little bit of good news for you. The City Connect jersey retires this season, and there's only 5 more Friday home games for you to go out and be annoyed by people wearing this. All right, so
Okay.
temper it down, dog.
And
And
what
I
are
think
they
I got a
going to
little heated.
introduce?
I don't know. They haven't said. I'm excited for
Something
that.
worse.
Maybe.
The whole thing's pink now.
No, I think we have quite the history and culture with jerseys, bro. Mind you, we had some ugly ones. Mustard yellow, perdón, with a brown across it.
I like
Yeah,
it.
I
I
like
hate
it. those.
Brown is
not my-
beautiful.
okay, I like it inverted. I like the brown with the orange and the yellow. I like that. The 1984, 1986, that era. I like the brown pinstripes on the dark gray. For me, that one is sick as well. That's the Benito Santiago
Can you
era.
find that
Yeah.
one that he's talking about? The one that he said that he doesn't like? Which one is that one? I don't remember. that
There's
one.
a picture of Gary Coleman rocking that shit, dude. That's right.
Gary Coleman's an icon.
I got his baseball card.
Yeah, so that one's on there.
You like Gary Coleman?
Yeah,
R.I.P.
Gary Coleman's
R.I.P.
that little dude, right?
Yeah.
He was a little
yeah.
dude that wasn't so little dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you talking about,
grown-ass
Willis?
man.
What you talking about, Willis? When you think back and listen, some of these shows were wild. back
Oh,
in
there's
the
a
day.
conspiracy that
Oh, here we go.
that his
Here we
lady-
go. Our very own fucking conspiracy
No, that
theory.
his lady like kind of.
Oh, that's not a conspiracy. I think they're waiting to like hit her with some charges, perro.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think she just recently failed a lie detector test.
You
man.
can't
Oh,
take.
they threw Gary Coleman down some stairs or
That's
something.
allegedly, bro. Allegedly.
Wait a minute.
I don't want you
So-
to get a lawsuit. So allegedly.
Allegedly.
So allegedly,
Wait, do we
she
need a voice
did
changer?
what? How did he die? I forget.
I don't know.
he fell down some stairs.
Is that ultimately
what it
what
was?
did him
Yeah,
in?
yeah.
Oh, pobre vato, dude.
Yeah.
It sounds like he had a very troubled adult life.
He hit
You think
one.
so?
That I mean, based on the interviews that they were showing and just everything.
Okay,
going
which
on.
ones are we not
okay,
liking?
the 1972 home is the one I'm talking about. I don't like the 1972
I
home.
like the 78.
I want the whole picture. Like,
Okay.
78
I
is
could
good.
see that. I could see not liking
Look
that.
at my favorite one is the one on the left, the next to the 98 home. Can you
That one.
scroll
Yep,
over? Is
that's
that
my
not allowed?
favorite.
that's all I got.
Can you scroll down? Because my second favorite is the one right underneath that one.
That one?
The that one. Ese mero, bro. No. Scoot over.
Sand color?
No, motherfucker. The
pinstripe?
brown pinstripe one on the bottom.
I don't like that one
I
more.
like
That one looks like the
that
Giants.
one.
That
I like it.
That one is a
That's the
sick
good one
ass
right there.
jersey.
I like them all except for even the one that you didn't like.
Yeah, the old mustard one.
I feel
Well,
like
the
it's
one I
kinda cool.
like, the one I showed you right now, the brown pinstripe one. Hold on to your nalgas, guys, because I'm about to drop that hat soon, dude.
Ah,
Ooh,
la
I'm
madre.
about to
You heard it
drop
here
that
first.
side. And there's just a little update. We did, I think we did like 30 hats. Gone,
Sold out.
Boom, bye bye. Hasta ahí llegaron. We may or may not bring them back. I know we fucking were adamant about we're not going to bring them back. We're only going to give you the ones that we pre-ordered, and that's it. They're all gone.
Bring it
They're
back,
all
bro.
gone.
Bring back the
now
brown clown.
We're gonna have to go through the motion of putting other ones out, and then maybe we'll come back to like an end of year release. But this is available now on a pre-order. We have it in both the crew neck, which I am wearing, and we have it as well on the actual hoodie. So get in there. Very inexpensive. I've come to realize
Reasonably priced.
$40. Is that a lot or a little
For a
for
sweater?
that?
I think it's
Yeah.
a steal.
That's a good deal.
Is it a good
they're,
deal?
They're usually about $60 lately.
Neta. Okay, $40. You can have this.
Then you're supporting the cause.
Supporting the cause. What cause? Be cause.
Allah.
All right, what's going on, gentlemen?
Dude, there's a lot to talk about today because
Well, let's get into what you've been up to.
dude, so we just finished up this last Wednesday the Bill Oakley dinner, which was an utter success.
Damn, dude.
I missed.
No, it's okay.
Wrong button.
That record scratch was for Steve-O's attendance.
Jesus.
It was your son's birthday. I'll give you that.
Yes.
But,
you don't have to give it to me. It's literally
it.
his birthday.
Well, actually, you were back in town. You could have made it. But
That's how we
I got you.
no,
I am bummed that I missed out.
it was
I
a
truly am.
sold-out dinner. And I was hoping that you weren't going to just sporadically pop in and be like, surprise, because you wouldn't have had a seat.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have?
No, dude, it was sold out. And I was
believe
worried it wasn't going to be sold out.
Why?
And who's Bill Oakley? I'm
Bill
sorry.
Oakley
I'm
is
an
the
idiot.
former executive producer and showrunner for The Simpsons. Now, he was responsible for the iconic episode Who Shot Mr. Burns. He wrote that. He's mostly known for his episode that went completely viral, like later on, Steamed Hams. So it's a very, very famous skit that was part of a larger episode of Stories of Springfield, and he just blew up. And
He's a writer for The Simpsons.
he was the executive showrunner.
Oh,
What does showrunner mean?
Even more.
Oh, man, I wish I
Even
could have
more.
met him. I wish I could
Producer,
have met him.
producer. So basically, things go through him. Like in the writer's room,
Yeah.
he was, tip of the arrow, bro, tip of the spear. He's the guy that was like, all right, this is what we're gonna go ahead and present.
Okay,
This is what
okay,
we're gonna go run. Marge gets a job. That was him.
Nice guy, bottom line.
Fucking awesome,
Yeah?
smart Harvard graduate.
Hey,
Hey.
I saw him give you a shout out, dog.
Oh yeah.
I saw a post. Oh yeah, bitch, you posted it. What are you talking crazy for? He's
All
like,
right,
oh, yeah?
dude,
oh yeah, oh yeah,
Oh, I
You
thought-
saw it?
no.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
I
it was
thought-
him saying thank you to Ballast Point, thank you to this, and especially to Jeff Lozano for creating this and making it possible.
Well, I put a lot of work into
You
it.
did, bro.
I put a lot of promotion into it, and quite honestly, for two reasons. One, I was really excited about the dinner because I just thought it was spectacular. Let me explain it really quick.
No one's stopping you. What the fuck, dude?
Oh no. I was like,
Hold on, let me tell you something. Hey, what the fuck?
Like I'm about
before-
to fucking Albert him and cut the mic.
before you butt in. No, it was cool because so he left the animation world, right? So Simpsons, Futurama, television, Portlandia, and stuff like that. Now he's a foodie. He's like a food enthusiast.
Okay.
And so he brought this, or he has this secret 7-course dinner all around the United States where you don't know what the fuck you're gonna get. You just buy tickets and hope that you fucking that it's gonna be good and interesting. And so I was a little nervous because one, asking for somebody to dish out, I think we were selling it for $100.
And he's a chef?
No, he's just the guy that
organizes
Yeah,
it.
but he also MCs the whole thing.
Oh,
So
okay,
you're getting
okay,
a full experience.
Yes,
It's like
yes.
entertainment, right? So he's up there. There's a slideshow.
Eater what?
Entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Entertainment.
That's the tricky part about creating words, bro. You got to know that.
I didn't create it.
Yeah, I've never heard of eat her taintment.
Barely know her.
What did you say?
Eater, barely know.
You're right, I've heard of eat his statement, but not eat her statement. And so he's up there. He gives you a slideshow, and every single course is a surprise dish from a random ass part of the United States that really nobody knows about except like the locals of that province, right? So like super hyper local shit.
Potato salad with raisins.
No, like
Shit.
one of the dishes that we had that was kind of cool
California burrito.
was the it was called the Maryland steak a la Maryland.
Okay.
And it was kind of like it was on the menu the night the Titanic sank.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's dark.
Oh, it is dark. And he brought it. And it was fucking delicious.
Wait, did people survive the Titanic?
There's
Rose,
a couple people.
yeah.
Right.
Rose did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winslet.
Leo
Kate
didn't
Winslet.
make it.
Not Leo.
Nah.
Kate Winslet.
He could have fit on that fucking door
He
too.
definitely would have fit on that fucking door.
Mythbusters showed us
Yeah,
that.
yep.
Never let go, Jack. That bitch pushed him. He's like,
He did great.
you're out of
Yeah,
here.
he didn't let go. Fucking props.
Did you ever hear the theory that the Titanic sank because of time travel?
No, go ahead.
please.
So many people, once time traveling becomes available,
Yeah.
so many people are going to be interested in seeing the Titanic sink that the theory is so many people go visit the Titanic that's what causes it to sink.
Bury your high.
You've
That
never
is
heard
the highest goddamn thing of all time.
You know how I know you smoked
But,
before we
hey.
started this?
hey, to tell you the truth though, if so many people show up, it's only a matter of time before they tell them why they showed up and they course correct. Some idiot's gonna
There
say,
will be a
well, it's
reality where the
because you
Titanic made
fucking, you guys are gonna hit the thing. Right? Some guy from Jersey, well, you hit the thing out there. That's why we're here. And then they're not gonna do it. And then they're gonna rewrite history. And then now what?
And so the survivors said, "This is what we ate before the fucking ship."
It was on the menu.
And then
it was on
Bill
the menu.
Oakley.
It was on the last dinner service.
So everyone passed,
that
but
night.
the menu survived.
That night.
Yeah.
Sounds very
Well, no, that's probably
9/11.
it.
They
Sounds
found a
very
bunch of
9/11.
shit
They probably-
from the Titanic, bro.
Yeah?
They still have like
I
that,
have
except for
zero-
that blue heart.
There's probably shit
Who
that was
saved the
on
menu,
land.
though?
Like they
Who
built the
saved the
Titanic
menu?
and didn't just take everything with them. Like there's probably like an office somewhere.
You
where they're
thought
like,
that
we
they
have
wrote the
forms of
menu
stuff.
on the ship?
Yeah.
And
Is
then
that
how does that work?
Who
How does that
rescued
work?
the menu though?
Yeah.
Who the fuck rescued the menu,
Bro,
At the
in
last
order-
minute?
in-
There's a lot of holes in your story over here,
My
bro.
story. In my story.
All of a sudden, time travel
Hey,
sounds a
hold
little better,
your
doesn't
story.
it? The time travelers got it.
Well, when
Bill
you-
Oakley. Let's get.
Anyway,
Go back
so
to Bill Oakley. He made some food.
You have to have all the ingredients aboard the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There's
they have
order
to
lists,
curate a
there's-
menu because they're fucking professionals,
Yeah.
except for the fucking guy at the helm who can't
they were
identify
professionals, they would've
yeah,
sank,
Yeah,
bro.
I know, except for the guy at the helm that can't dodge an iceberg. Anyways, it was fantastic dinner.
I see you're
I
upset.
wish you would have made it.
Next time. I
Will
would
there
love
be a
that,
next
man.
time?
Not for this one.
No, but
No.
do you foresee curating these types of events moving forward?
So one of the things that I want to do with Overpour is really act as a promotional component and really bring some of these dinners or experiences rather. They don't even have to be dinners, but I like the dinner experience and bring those to life, make them super unique, make them super experience driven. And this was me kind of like dipping my toes into promoting. You know, Bill came in from out of town. We were coordinating. I'm the one that got him a second night at the Pony Boy at the Pearl Hotel. They have the Pony Boy spot. So he did 2 nights back to back. So it was great for him, right? And we had a sold out dinner service. So it was fucking fantastic.
Entertainment.
Entertainment. Eat her what?
Entertainment, man.
Entertain, man.
Man.
Not even
have a cow,
Valentine's Day.
man.
That was fun, man. It was
How do
fun.
you?
and
Hey,
it was
congratulations. That's you creating another lane for yourself.
You're artists.
successful. Yeah.
An artist.
He's a
Are
fucking
we all
artist.
artists here, bro?
You're a
Apparently.
fucking
Show me your
artist.
horse.
Guys,
horse.
for limited
Show me the
time.
horse.
For limited time only. I'm gonna
Give it
sell,
away.
I'm gonna
Give it
sell
away
this
right
horse,
now.
bro. I'm not.
Auction it. Don't sell it.
We got to sell this horse.
Get the full value.
I made this horse during the pandemic, and I'm pretty proud of it. I've
It's
never seen a
creepy,
horse.
though. It's
I've,
a little
yeah,
creepy.
I've never
Right?
seen a horse with red eyes.
It
so
is- it is
here
creepy,
he is.
right?
Here's a horse with a red eye.
That horse is high as fuck.
Bloodshot
Very high.
in this studio
Get
for
off
way
your
too
high
long.
horse.
That was good.
Thank you, sir. I do that thing. Congratulations. That is awesome.
Thank you.
What are we drinking, dude? I feel like
Oh.
you're like fucking Garth from Wayne's World over here. I see him every second. He's like, oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Hey, what's going on? What are we
says
sipping
the
on?
guy that's literally look at he's blasting his own shit like crazy, dude.
That's
Believe it.
our
man.
shit.
sweater.
Hello, yeah.
Hey. I was talking about the horse.
Put it on. Get off your high horse. What are we drinking here, Jeff?
It's brand spanking new, gentlemen. Ladies and
there it is.
gentlemen, in honor of Sculpin West Coast IPA's 20th anniversary.
man.
20 years,
That's
bro.
crazy,
Of
bro.
our iconic beer.
It's almost old enough to drink.
Hey, beer that terraformed the category,
Yeah.
honestly.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. This was my first venture into
It's
what we that is gorgeous.
Shout
bro.
out Paul
Handsome
Elder
fish.
for iconic artwork.
Friend of the show, bro.
Big
Friend of the
ups.
show.
He when he named the beer, by the way. I don't know if most people know that. Paul Elder, our artist, our resident artist, is the one that
Is
The
he from
initial
San Diego?
name.
Oh yeah, he's so fucking San
Dude,
Diego,
I
dude.
seen one. I went to this photographer's place, and he did like a skeleton.
Yes.
On the ship.
Yeah. You saw that.
You were at
Chrome
Chrome, Chrome Digital.
You were at Chrome
Yeah,
Digital.
Chrome
Yeah.
Digital,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
That
that's
dude's cool
Paul.
as fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's Paul.
Yeah.
I'll have to
so-
get you something, man. I'll get you one of those pieces.
What a good
I'll have-
artist.
Hey, that's
He's
all it takes.
fantastic.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chrome Digital. Hey, I like it. What do I get?
Hey, I would look really good in a photo.
You get a keychain.
Ah, appreciate
No,
it. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, all right.
Salud, caballeros.
salud, bro. Hey,
Salud,
congrats
salud,
to you
salud,
and the
salud.
brands you
Cheers.
represent. You had an excellent week, bro.
Imperial Sculpin.
You had an
8.5.
excellent week.
Thanks.
8.5, all the way live. Let's go with that scope. Pound it or you're not down.
Nah, I'm gonna drink it, sip on it, just the way it should be.
Okay.
You just want to get to that screwball or what?
Well done. Well done.
It's good. It's good. Thank you very much.
What was the original name? North Star or something? What was
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
What's
Look
up,
at
dog?
you, dog.
Yeah. I'm good at trivia. Let me tell you how good I am
How
at
good are you
trivia.
at trivia?
Let me tell you how good I am at trivia, dog. Last week we hosted our Padres trivia at 3 Punk Ales for trivia night.
How'd you do?
I did. I did.
Gold
There was
medal.
a total of 8 teams, or 9 or 8 teams. Some as big as 10 people at one table, some as little as 2 people. And that was us. Somos Padres. El Cuñado,
Oh, no way.
El Cuñado and myself. And we wiped our ass with everybody, bro. And remember, on the line were 2 Padre tickets to the upcoming Met series for the Beach Tail night. In addition to that, we were giving away like an Emo Brown hat, this lovely thing that is
looks
no longer
fantastic.
available. You either got it.
Sold out.
And what's up with my douchebag haircut?
I was gonna ask you.
Say, way, bro. Whatever. I got hair.
If your
That's all
barber's
that
watching, that's kind of fucked up.
we ran the table, bro. Like completely obliterated everybody.
But maybe the questions weren't fair, dude. Maybe the questions
Yeah,
were
who wrote the
tailored
trivia?
for a
Old man.
mid-40
Yeah.
old man, bro.
Well, I was not alone in that demographic, Splurge. Thank you for
okay.
trying to put me in there. But no, I wasn't alone. There was some tough questions, bro. Like, what was the name of the field the Padres played on before they were in the major leagues? They were in the
Jack
Pacific
Murphy Stadium.
Coast.
Jack Murphy Jr.
No, I have no clue.
Lane Field. That's right, gang.
And you knew that?
My partner knew that. Yes.
My partner won the night, really.
That night, I won okay. On the game, MLB The Show,
The long hairs.
Padres,
That is long hair, sir.
2 Padres, past and presents, have graced the cover of MLB The Show. Who are they? And he
one,
said, Tatis, obviamente. And the second one was tricky. He said, former Padres included, meaning they could be on the cover, not in a Padre uniform.
Dave
Oh,
Winfield.
Juan Soto.
Ozzie Smith.
Adrian Gonzalez.
La
Yeah,
madre.
bro.
Was that you?
No, I got that one wrong. Hey, these were tough questions,
Yeah.
man.
Man, I
But
couldn't
and
even-
we won.
Sand era,
we
right?
won, and I felt bad that we wiped our ass with all the contestants that have the team after me. They are called the front runners, in my opinion, the runner ups. I gave them the tickets to the game. Turns out the guy works at UPS. Shout out Haskins.
Big
Out
up.
of you, guy. You get 2 tickets to the game. We're gonna have to run it back. Run it back.
I wouldn't be. I'll fucking show up to drink and watch you guys play.
Not the Padres one. I'm at the level right now where I got to figure out what's next. A couple things are on the table for the next.
Let's decide
theme.
right now. We're gonna decide
All
the
right.
next one right
Okay.
now.
Pokemon has been thrown out there.
That one would get a good crowd.
That'd be good.
Because
get a good
Pokemon
crowd.
apparently has been killing it here at every other Thursday event at the Pokemon events.
Okay.
So they're like, I do a Pokemon show. I was like, all right. Number 2, Friends. All the ladies that are there, do Friends.
They'll be there for you.
The one with the trivia.
Seinfeld is another one. I don't know.
I know,
if
but then
people-
there's Kramer, though. It's a controversial figure, right?
Why? What did he do?
Seinfeld.
you know
I
what he
mean,
did.
I know you know what Kramer did.
Nazi,
You know
please.
what Kramer, bro.
Nazi, please. We'll get into that one.
No, you
dude.
can say it now.
The
Apparently.
whites are crazy,
Apparently.
bro. So those are the 3, kind of. And I mean, I'm open to other ones.
I say
think
you
the
go Pokemon.
You gotta
Pokemon?
go
Yeah, you gotta do
Pokemon,
Pokemon.
dude. Yeah.
Sorry, gang. Oh, Star Wars. Perdón. That was the
Oh,
other one.
Star Wars. Let's
you
go,
gotta do
baby.
both.
Yeah.
Let's
do
go.
that.
I'm in.
Oh
Do the
my
Star Wars?
You get me for some trivia there.
I'm in. Star Wars. And then
I
Chicle
like the idea
made.
of mixing it up too, though. It doesn't always have to be like TVs and shows. Like doing the Padres was cool, 'cause
Right?
That was like
Yeah.
the first
the Star Wars
non-show
one
you guys
would is kind of tricky though because
Maybe we'll go to the original trilogy.
that's the one where I think you should
Oh.
start
Not
and
to cover
then
all of
and
it.
then evolve from there
gotta be
because then you can go
all-
into the weird
Yeah.
seasons.
Clone Wars and
Like honestly, like you can even
Andor.
do a whole Mandalorian one in it of itself.
You're a mandilon.
Can I volunteer?
Excuse me,
Whoever
what? I
wins
feel
gets
attacked.
a Star Wars tattoo, and then the Pokemon. Whoever wins gets a Pokemon tattoo.
I'm about
Because
to win both
Splurgeo's
of
here
these
to
bitches.
give
I'm
'em.
gonna get a Darth Vader Pikachu.
You just want to fuck somebody's arm up, dog.
Ah, it's gonna look sick, bro. I'll do a good job.
Where were you with the
That'd be
Padres
sick.
tattoo, bro? I wiped my ass with these motherfuckers.
dude, I've got so many Friar tattoos.
I have a San Diego Padres
Hold it up there.
Splurgeo original.
And look how the bat
Not
is.
his
You see
wife's
how the
name,
bat-
that's for sure.
right there.
You see how the bat is up like that?
Go ahead.
To
You're
make
right.
it a tattoo.
Blue Chew.
And if the bat was like the original logo, it wouldn't be a good tattoo.
I like the huaraches he put on him.
Thank you, bro.
That's a shout out to me. A shout out to me and my huaraches.
You also have the Friar looking out. That's an intentional move, right?
Pokemon tattoo.
Pokemon tattoo?
Well, yeah.
I'm going to get a Charizard.
Perfect.
I'm getting
Well, you
Charizard.
should get a Squirtle, you fuck.
I'm not going to win these things, obviously. But we'll hit up the nerds. I'm going to tap into the organizers of the Pokemon event, Slim Rips, and let them know,
One
hey,
Bros.
dude, let's do
It has to be Pokemon,
Yeah,
bro.
let's do a Pokemon
Love
theme.
that.
And there's the thing. Every month, the theme changes.
Wait, when is it gonna happen? If
Usually like the third.
you should do it now for Comic Con, bro. Comic Con's like here.
Yeah.
Comic Con's today.
And that's it.
don't
I mean,
fucking
it
know.
goes through the week, but
I've never been
That's
there.
on Thursday.
Yeah. I can't do it so soon. I'll do it next week.
Okay.
Let me reach out
Yeah, you
first.
know what? Yeah, that's the angle. The angle's like, hey, you miss, let's we kind of extended Comic-Con for you guys. A little bit. Yeah.
For yous guys.
All right.
It's
That's
it.
it.
That's
There it
gonna be
is,
cool.
brother.
We need some like
You're gonna be here
nerd
giving tattoos?
historian
Winner
to go through
gets
our old
Pokemon
episodes
time.
and do like an Emo Brown trivia.
Nobody gives a fuck.
That'd be hilarious. Hey, which episode did Albert get canceled first?
Hey, fool, big shit. Hey, shout out Albert, our sponsor for the weekly newsletter, which we're coming out with a bang. When are you going to contribute to the weekly newsletter, dude?
When am I going to contribute at all? I know I'm busy.
He brought beer.
I guess.
No,
Yeah.
I want to write. I do want to contribute.
It's fun.
I do.
I'm working on a cool piece for this week.
Grok 4?
Annabelle. Yeah, dude, be ready.
I don't think you should be writing about that, dude.
That's what wifey said.
It's too
Wifey
spooky.
said
It's
that.
cursed.
Do we get
It's
into this now?
cursed.
Wanna get into it? I went on a deep dive. I went on a super deep dive. Actually, go to my stories. I'm sorry. Go to the topics in the notes, the one that says Annabelle doll, and show this video first, and then we'll kind of tap into it.
Is it of the Dan? Is it of him?
Dan Rivera, dog? Dan Rivera. I'm gonna give you guys like a quick Cliff Notes version of everything leading into it.
Right.
And my objective and plan is to do a legitimate deep dive on the origins of Annabelle and the movies, which I've never seen.
But the movies,
never seen
the
them either.
movies
I've
don't
never-
really have anything to do with like Annabelle Higgins and everything.
Based on what I've read
Some of them-
and heard on podcasts,
they do.
There's Annabelle movies.
it's 95%.
But it has
false.
everything because there's not a lot known, honestly.
There's a lot. There's
None
a lot.
of it is like, as far as I could tell, when I was doing a little bit of research to turn into a lot of research, there's not a lot that's verifiable at all.
Barry, hit the video. Any minute now. There we
Sorry,
go.
I'm making sure we got volume this time.
All right,
Well,
hit it.
investigators suddenly died while touring with the infamous and supposedly haunted Annabelle doll on the night of July 13th, his tour organizers
Friday?
have announced. Dan Rivera, a U.S. Army veteran, was on his sold-out Devils on the Run tour in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania,
probably
when
would've gone.
firefighters and medics rushed to his hotel, the Evening Sun reported. CPR was performed, but Rivera, 54, died, according to the New England Society for Psychic Research, or
NESPR.
NESPR, where he was the lead investigator. His exact cause of death remains unclear. As part of his tour, Rivera was traveling around
The
the
doll
U.S.
wasn't
with
in there.
other members of the NESPR to show off Annabelle, the infamous demonic doll depicted in the Conjuring horror movie franchise.
Way creepier in the movie, allegedly.
Paranormal
No, I think the actual Annabelle, the Raggedy Ann doll is
Yeah.
scarier than that fucking doll.
Yeah, they had to Hollywood it up.
This is how it all started.
Dan practiced Santeria.
And he ain't got no crystal ball. If I had $1 million.
That's for Barry.
Here,
We're
check it
better
out.
than this.
So, in 1968,
Yes,
a pair
sir.
of nursing students lived together. One of the nursing students had a birthday. Her name was Donna. Donna received this Raggedy Ann looking doll from her mom. Red flag already. What's my mom giving me a doll for at 20 at a stuffed animal, dog? Let's be
28
real.
years old.
It's a white people shit.
It's a weird thing.
So she put it in her decor, like she put it in her living room or in the kitchen or somewhere, just to kind of like, hey mom, look, boom, I got it. I like your gift. I put it right here. Wah, wah, woo, woo. She lived with another nursing student, and they had another friend, Lou. Lou would come over from time to time, and from the onset of seeing this doll, he knew something was off with it. He was like, I don't like the feeling I get from this doll. This doll ain't about this. I'm not a big fan of it. You know, we'll get to him later. In the meantime, this fucking doll, bro, this doll would leave notes throughout the house.
Parchment paper.
Parchment paper, if you don't know, is a very specific kind of paper. And that paper, apparently, the young ladies never had in the house.
Right.
And this paper had little notes on it, random notes. Help us. Help me.
Lou. Oh,
you know? So
creepy.
help Lou. Exactly. And it was like, oh shit,
Who
what?
the fuck is Lou?
Lou
There's that third guy.
was the third person that didn't live there, but on occasion would stay there. One time, he was like just in the room with it, and he felt something kind of poke his chest. You know, like he
Yeah.
felt something like kind of and he didn't know what it was. He felt a cold. You know when you go into a room and it's kind of weird, like what the fuck is going on in this room?
feel
It's
like
cold.
someone got murdered here or
See,
some
it's
shit.
cold or some shit, and like he had that feeling at that moment, and he kind of like, what the fuck happened? And he looked down, and he had claw marks on his chest. And what he said was interesting about those claw marks was that in like 2 days they were gone completely healed, like nothing ever happened,
Convenient.
like nothing was ever there.
There she is.
We're gonna get to this, but
that's fucked
since you're
up.
here already, BJ, this is a case that was built for the doll.
By the Warrens.
This wood was doused in holy water in
Yeah.
order to, like ensure that nothing comes out
It's like
of
a
it.
little force field.
A little force, and there's crosses on there, and there's notes on there. We'll get to all that later. Lou, butthurt, obviously, is like, what the fuck? I don't like this doll, bro. Like, I don't like it. I don't know what's going on. Woo woo shit. Bottom line, they're planning a trip. They're going on a trip, and he spent the night. He wakes up in the middle of the night. I've had sleep paralysis. You've had sleep paralysis. We've gone over this before. You know what sleep
Creepy.
paralysis?
Oh, yeah.
It's horrible. It's not a
hate
good feeling. I've had it. I'm like, oh, I can't move. And I see like the door creaking open. I was like, I can't scream, can't do nothing. It's horrible. And I feel like you just keep replaying the same event over and over until you get it right. He had this feeling, but in his sleep paralysis experience, he felt the fucking doll with its nubby mitten hands choking him, dude.
He was
Like,
into that.
to the point where he can't breathe or anything. Like, wakes up and like he says, I saw the doll on top of me choking me. Like that was his experience with it. So they're like, all right, you know what? Let's bring in a median. Let's see what's going on. Obviously, there's things going on. It doesn't like Lou. It's fucking with the homie Lou, bro. The
Nobody
other girls,
liked Lou,
yeah,
though.
the other
He was a
girls were like,
moocher.
whatever, it is what it
They
is.
didn't believe it.
They brought the median in, and the median was kind of like, well, yeah, you know what? Not in the house you live in, but on the property that the house is on. A young lady, a little girl, passed away. Her name was Annabelle. Annabelle
Higgins.
Higgins. Okay,
Scary name on its own.
and the median told them like, you know what? It just wants to be loved. The child didn't feel loved at the time. It's curious if it can just kind of like embody the doll and be with you guys. Are you guys okay with that? And the two nursing students, Donna and Angie, were like, yeah, we're nurses. We want to make sure we show love and care for it and this, that, and the other. Big fucking mistake, apparently.
Yeah. I would say so.
Because you don't let these kinds of entities or
But it was a playful entity.
At
It
that
was like a
moment.
Casper-ass kind of
Yeah, just
situation.
Who doesn't choke the
mischievous.
homies once in a while?
Mischievous, aquí, acá, woo woo. If I'm Lou, I'm out, dog. I don't care how hot these chicks nurses are, bro. I'm dipping.
Yeah. He hadn't gotten hit. He probably hadn't gotten what he was there for anyways. He was just like, all right,
I'm like, dude, I just got scratched by the wrong girl in this house. The fucking doll was on me. I didn't come for you, Annabelle.
only action I got
So he's like, I didn't want to have anything to do with it. They called the median, and that was a wrap. Shit kept on happening. Shit kept on progressing in the wrong way. Like it just got more and more mischievous to the point where they said, dude, we got to fucking call somebody else. They called the local priests. The priest saw the situation. He went to the higher up priest within that church. That church assessed that preacher assessed the situation, was like, nah, we got to reach out to somebody who takes care of things like this.
Like an
Enter
exorcist.
the Warrens.
Ed and Lorraine Warren are the originators, founders of NESPR, the Nesper Foundation. And their mainstay was finding these situations and providing information on why, how, what to do if you're in that situation. They come in, they start talking, what's going on? Oh, this is what's going on. Oh, we had a median come in. Like that was like a trigger word for the Warrens. Like, what, huh? A median came in? What did they do? And they started telling it like, oh, well, he said that Annabelle is the name of the little girl who passed away on the property. And it's a spirit that just wants to be loved and is embodying the doll. And he asked if it was okay if she stays with us. And we said yes. And they were like, oh, hell no.
Fucked up. They fucked
Yeah,
up.
like, oh, you
Shouldn't have
fucked
done
up.
that.
Because I minimal dive onto the Warrens. I haven't done too much.
Yeah.
But just enough to know that they've also done work with Amityville, the property.
Yep.
And so basically they have hits on hits of case studies and files for actual hauntings. And
They know their shit.
they know their shit, bro. And she said, Lorraine says, like, you know what? In all reality, there is no such thing as a haunted house. There is a haunted person. And the haunted person in this situation was, what was her name again?
Annabelle?
Lou.
Donna.
Oh, Donna.
Yeah, because she's the one who let the Annabelle in and kind of gave it a home and welcomed it. When they're in, they're
You're
not going
supposed
anywhere.
to do that
bro.
shit.
No,
It's like
bro.
fucking Dracula.
Dude, it's like
You
fucking.
can't let
Right.
the fucking-
They can't come in unless
Yeah,
you
yeah.
invite them in.
And they were saying that this mischievous doll, the entity, is not nice at all. That it was playing this game, the tricks, in order to have a situation where the girls were going to be prompted to invite the entity in. Hook, line, and sinker, because these nurses, they said, okay, yeah, then
It's
we'll
a
do
little
it.
girl.
It's a
We
little
gotta let her in.
We're nurses. We want to help. We
This
want to do what we
fucking
can. So they
demon.
let it in, and now they can't get it out, perro. The Warrens were like, yeah, you're done. You're cooked.
Yeah.
You're done for. Like, there's nothing we can do. Well, can you get rid of it?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we can take it.
And they
That's not a
did.
problem. They took it. And that's when more shit went awry, dude. So now,
That's
like,
where they put it in the little case.
they put it in the car and they drove back to Nesper headquarters, which I don't know, Connecticut.
Yeah.
They're in Connecticut now, and I don't know where these girls were.
And
located.
allegedly,
Handle.
on their, this is anecdotal, but
Yeah.
according to the Warrens, allegedly on this little trip on the transfer, their car's breaking down, the brakes give out a few times.
Yeah.
And so they're not
money.
surprised. Obviously,
More
like
mischief.
Yeah.
More
Yeah, yeah.
mischief from little Annabelle.
And they didn't have Annabelle in the fucking in the little box yet.
No.
Yeah.
No. They
They
get there.
put a seatbelt on her.
They get home back to Nesper headquarters, and I don't know how much time has passed. This all originated in 1968, and then it kind of like takes on a little life of its own. Other things happen. There's not a lot of information.
There's literally zero.
Yeah,
except
like
for the actual instances of, and we'll get to that, I guess. But except for the actual instances of people being hurt, harmed, and sometimes dying,
Yes, sir.
those exist.
When they're interacting with the little demon.
They're
girl.
proximal. Yeah, they're in the
Yeah.
same thing. So that's
Speaking
suspicious.
ill, mocking,
Yep.
being in its general vicinity, just like, unlucky, I
And
guess.
there's a lot of people at this point, let's say, that she's already in the box. She's already in display for people to come in and see her. And the custodians and people around there are starting to all kind of have the same stories. Like, hey,
Yeah.
every time I'm fucking passing by this thing,
Everything
my
is starting to
fucking
add up.
shit is fucking going crazy.
It's
Yeah.
starting to add up. So yes, they douse some wood, that special wood from a tree on a property where a church is at or something, and they douse that wood for the case in holy water.
And they did like an entombment thing or something. Like they did like a curse on it so that she can't get out.
There's
Yeah.
crosses all around it. There's a little sign. If you look at that sign, and then it says warning: positively do not remove doll from case.
And that
He
Like,
was
do
warned
not.
by the Warrens.
He was okay. A little background on Mr. Dan Rivera. He was a protege of Lorraine Warren. So basically, Lorraine was his mentor, one of the co-founders of the NESPR, the NESPR, New England something. She taught him. They taught him how to case, how to report, how to document, how to go about conducting this business. So he is not ignorant to what goes on.
Yeah.
He knows the process and how to implement the techniques and keep it in the case. And then for a while, like they had the doll and the case in a museum, which is housed on the NESPR headquarters in Connecticut. People would go in and people would get those weird feelings. And on another documented incident, there was a young couple, a dude, a loudmouth. Fuck this doll. Come out. Do something to me. Prove that you're real. Bad mouthing it, mocking it, acting like a weenie.
Yeah.
You know, like just doing what being a masshole. I'm
Yeah.
assuming it's what these massholes out in the East Coast are doing. So he's just running his mouth. They say, you got to go, bro. Like, you can't be doing that shit around here. Ah, whatever. Like, do something to me. If you're real, nothing happened. They said, you got to go, bro. They kicked him out. Him and his lady. They hop on their motorcycle. Less than a mile later, they get in a
Don't
car
say it.
accident
No way.
and he dies. So here's the thing.
They're dead.
That happened. Like, that is a documented thing that actually happened. So
Yeah.
these are a plethora of incidents that can be documented as happening after having an interaction with that doll.
Although not fatal, a priest
Although
that
not
was
fatal.
doubting it, and he, upon leaving, was in a car accident. He didn't die, but it was like, all right,
Yeah.
you know, what are you doing? All these guys that are coming in,
That's fucking
and kind of like poking the bear.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
getting it.
They talked to the young lady on the motorcycle with her boyfriend. It's like, what happened? Like, what were you guys doing? He's like, well, we were talking about the doll and just kind of saying how fake it is, this, that, and the other. And then he just got in a car accident and he died. So they just kind of piece those little pieces together. Again, all of this is coincidental if you ask me.
Yeah.
You know, unless the doll is there like, stabbing some shit. I'm like, oh, okay. All of this
waiting for
is just kind of coincidental, but that's a lot of coincidences, perro.
Yeah.
Now, would you
It's
take
bad luck.
pictures of it? Because they let people in. They do like little tours of the museum.
I don't know if I'm
And
not
they
down
let
for
people
that
take
shit,
pictures.
bro.
I don't
Would
know,
you
like-
hold it?
There is a
Would
photo.
you hold it?
There's a photo. I didn't see it, but there's a photo because one of the stories was that they were saying blood stains inside of the box, like on the little glass thing. I think it was the glass thing, but there was like, see if you can find it. But there was like blood stains on it, but that they would disappear. And apparently, or allegedly, that there was a photo where they could see that there was what looked like blood splats or something like that within the thing. By the way, let it be known that that wasn't the first time that the motherfucker took it out. They had taken it out, and they had taken the doll out like in the 1990s, and weird shit still happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
So
it was-
why would he take it out though?
I don't
If
know.
he
Well,
knows that
so
shit's
this
cursed.
Dan guy, I wasn't
Dan
kidding.
Rivera.
When I wasn't kidding when I said
Respectfully, to the
respectfully,
deceased,
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to you and your
Rest in peace.
family and
Senor.
everybody, you know, that loved you.
a serviceman
Very much so.
and an honorable guy. But he did his due diligence according to him because he was a practitioner of Santeria. I wasn't kidding around.
Wore gloves.
And so he did everything that you were, I guess if you were gonna do it,
Yeah.
you took all the proper steps to make sure that it wasn't, gonna go that way.
Yeah.
And apparently the people in the crowd, as they were watching him do this, were like, they
Why
came
would
out
you
saying,
do
this is, we're feeling something weird. A few folks were like feeling,
Yeah.
some people were just feeling uneasy because what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Some people were
in the
drunk.
room.
I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume. Some people were just on a sick
I
one.
just
like,
took shrooms and this is crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man.
There's
So
no
then you
pictures,
fast
but there
forward.
is a
Uh-oh.
corroboration of your story.
ahead.
Bloodstains on the doll. Some accounts mention bloodstains appearing on the doll itself. According to one source, the original owner of the doll, a nursing student, discovered the doll in her bed with literal bloodstains on her hands. Another source states the doll was found wearing 3 red dots on its chest and smeared with blood on its
Gang
chest.
shit, homie. Gang. Mi vida loca. Fast forward. Dan Rivera starts conducting tours, taking Annabelle on the road, taking the doll on
In
the
the
road,
box,
in the
though.
case.
Yeah.
In the case. People are up in arms, bro. People are like, nah, don't bring this to our city, you know? Because they're going to different locations. They're going down to New Orleans, which is a very,
Annabelle's wanting to get out.
It's got
it's
got
a
history.
juju.
It's a lot of
It's that
maniacos.
juju.
It's got history down there, dude. The dark arts, where Theo Vaughn is from, down there in the south.
They got them
where
dark arts
You know
out
what I'm
there.
saying? Where all those things do happen. They took him down there, and the people that were like, "No, bro, like, don't bring that shit to us. We're
We got
not
enough of our
about
own
this.
shit."
Yeah, we got enough problems as it is here.
Yeah.
We don't need any additional problems." And Dan Rivera, I think it was called the
Devil's Run or the Devil's Tour. or
some
something
shit like that. The Devil's Run sounds about right. The Devil's Run tour, and what I've found, like, while doing this mini deep dive, as there's podcasts that kind of like were following the stops along the tour. One of the last ones being the one in New Orleans. They didn't want the doll there. People were upset. There was locals like interviewing people that coming out like, "Oh, I feel weird going in there." And some guy only wanted to talk to this young interviewer in front of a church. It's like, I'll only talk to you if I'm in a church, and I'll tell you this shit right now. So they leave. Dan takes his show on the road, and it appears to go without a hitch until the next morning, and they found out what happened the night prior. The night prior, apparently there was a very historical plantation that went up in flames.
Yep.
Like it's been there for 100
Crazy.
150 plus years,
Yep.
unharmed, done anything,
Sugar spot, right?
and it just went up in flames. That same night, 9 convicts escape out of the local prison, scot-free. Some of them are still on the loose,
Yeah.
you know?
Annabelle did that?
That's what they're connecting. That anywhere that this doll goes, it leaves a trail of terror behind it.
And the
in
tour
its
is
path.
still going on.
The tour was still going on. The next
Because
stop,
the show must go on.
the next stop was Gettysburg. So the people of Gettysburg are like, please don't come here. So there's actual people of the towns where it's going to. They're like, nah, bro, like, no vengas, güey. Like,
Yeah.
stay away.
It's
We don't want to
demonic
fucking
shit.
deal with this shit, bro. We're not those kinds of people. Weird, because apparently, as soon as they release the tickets, that show sells out in minutes.
Oh, yeah,
You know, it's like the Bill Oakley dinner, dog.
Yeah.
It just fucking sells
out.
out. ASAP Rocky shit. They're like, don't come here, blah, blah, blah. So what happens the day before they arrive there? The 911 emergency system, the phone just, it doesn't work. It's flooded with calls and it just goes offline and it's no longer working. And it's like, hey, I just let you guys know it wasn't Annabelle. She's here in her case. Wow, 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 woo, woo.
Yeah.
Dan Rivera. The next day, Dan Rivera is found dead.
That's
the doll is
weird,
not.
bro.
The doll is not in the room with him.
Mhm. Where the fuck is the doll?
But there's
It
also
was in the case at
It's
this
in the
point.
case in the car somewhere.
Okay.
But still, it's like the death is inconclusive. They have no
Natural causes.
so far. They're saying that it could take up to 90 days for the forensic and autopsy report to come through, and they'll know. But there's enough conspiracy theories out there. It doesn't matter what you tell them happened. They're gonna be. It was fucking the doll.
Yeah.
Like this doll has been at the epicenter of terror, and now the only guy that's handling her is gone.
They gotta burn the doll.
Bro, it's fucking crazy.
They
It's
gotta burn the fuck.
It's
Do you think that
crazy.
would work, or would that just spread the spirit?
It's like a Ouija board. It's gonna pop
It's gonna
up in your
show
front
up
yard.
somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna show up at your doorstep the very next day. after you
It's
light it
crazy
up.
listening to some of these podcasts that we're following the Devil's Tour, like, week by week, blah, blah, blah. Because the last one was in Gettysburg. And they were saying how the residents didn't want it there. And it's like, they were like, well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. It'll be weird to see exactly what other situations occur on this tour. And the next one was Dan Rivera passing. So it's like, oh,
That's fucked.
shit, bro.
According to Google, the tour is scheduled to continue throughout the summer and into the fall. Upcoming stops are going to include Rock Island, Illinois.
They
What
didn't
about San
October.
Diego?
Dude,
Let's
they didn't
go.
cancel it?
No. That's
Why
what
the
this
fuck would
says.
they
How
cancel
soon
it?
is soon is
Who's signing up for this
And
to be
who's
like, hey, I'll
taking
take it from
over?
here, guys?
Yeah.
Fuck,
That's
dude.
fucked.
Here's the other weird
She
part.
is confirmed to be back at the Warrens Museum, though.
You mentioned this about the Ouija board and how you throw it out, it comes back. The originating owners of the doll, the nurses, routinely would throw it away. And it
Oh,
would show
okay.
back up at the door.
Oh, it's a
Legs
wrap.
crossed.
Yeah.
All this bullshit.
It's a doll. It can't cross its legs. It's flimsy. It's two sides wobbly, like a wet noodle, bro. No blue chew. It's just wobbling.
Besides, probably.
What do you think? What do you think?
I just feel like I wouldn't even be able to, like, even if you try to tear it apart, it'll show up at your fucking house.
one
and-
piece.
But you got to imagine that before all of the folklore, right? Before all of these movies gave us this idea that you burn it and it comes back.
Yeah.
These two nurses are just like, imagine how fucking, like if that happened to me right now, right? I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's true. But then what the fuck? Like you can only
They- what do
imagine
you
what
do?
they're like.
They didn't have a
Whoa.
foundation to which compare their occurrences to.
Mhm.
Like it was raw dog on them. They're like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here? So yeah, man. If that shit came to San Diego,
Would you go?
would you go?
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
No?
For the record.
I'd probably go.
You would go?
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
I wouldn't take any pictures. I would not buy merch. I wouldn't bring anything from there home. I might even throw away
It
my
gets on your
shoes
clothes,
after being
bro.
in there.
It gets
Yeah.
on your
I
clothes
don't
like
know.
Subway, dude.
You
You're
don't
like,
wanna-
I just know you were there.
There's-
There's kind of important shit. You got to see that kind of stuff.
There's documented audio recordings of Lorraine Warren, like talking about the doll.
Warning.
Like
warning.
just
like,
kind
don't
of
come see her.
no, like to her before she passed, because she's passed now as well. Of her saying like, you know what, everything that we have here came from a dark place. Like everything that's housed here at the Warren Museum has its own history. And she's like, but by far, the most demonic piece that we have here is that fucking doll.
Yeah.
It's like, and for that reason, I pray that no one ever takes it out of its casing or ever touches it or does. So it was like a forewarning to anyone and everyone that was gonna come and see her. It's like, don't
kinda like
fuck
visiting,
with
like-
this.
And there's a trip that there's people that don't believe in any of that
Yeah.
shit. Like they don't believe in ghosts or demons or the devil and all that. That shit's real.
Go
dog.
ahead.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
I might be one of those guys.
All the
Sell
people
me.
that all like the evilest people in the world, they do rituals and they have sacrifices and do all this weird shit. And these are very, very intelligent people. Some of the most intelligent people in the world.
call them
straight
Bilderberg.
up, they're straight up Satan worshipers, dude. And why the fuck do they do that? Because there's demons and demonic entities. They don't think they're demons, but these entities from the lower fourth dimension, they're demonic entities. They interact with our dimension. And so all that shit's real. If you could pretend that it's not real, but there's so many mysteries in the world, but that's something that's
Yeah.
I feel like there's scientific proof that there's a lot of different dimensions, and in lower level dimensions, there's demonic forces that interact with our reality.
Evil's real. For
Oh, yeah.
sure. I don't
Yeah.
I don't disagree at all with the fact that there's evil in the world.
And there's God.
I
and
don't
there's the
know
devil.
about this other stuff though, that where it's the poltergeist or some of this paranormal stuff is really just that. It's in the name, right? It's paranormal. Like it is not anything that you should actually understand. It's so crazy that it's only distilled down to speculative or speculation. Hey, by the way, in all of this, I think it's important to state a few things.
En el
One,
nombre del Padre, del Hijo, del Espíritu Santo.
these views are not condoned by the no. Listen, a lot of this stuff cannot be confirmed. By the way, so not even Annabelle Higgins and her death or cause of death or what was there prior to the apartments can be confirmed. Then nobody knows. Nobody still knows like
So
who
you
the
don't
hell
believe-
is.
you don't
Maybe
believe in
Annabelle
demons.
Higgins was made
I'm not
up.
saying I don't believe in demons, but there is also a history of the Warrens. It was their spiel. That's their job.
They got
To elaborate some stuff. I mean, you watch Ghost Hunters on the Discovery Channel, and they're going to tell you that they fucking. Now, I'm not saying that doesn't exist. I don't know.
If you were
I'm
a
kind
demon,
of freaked out.
Put yourself in the demon shoes for a moment, right? If you were a demon, let me fix my light.
Has
If you
to be
were
my
a
Birkenstocks.
demon, and you were trying to like get access to somebody's house, vampire style, like you got to get them to say, "Yeah, hang out with me," right? Why would you come up and be like, "Hey, I'm a demon"? No, you'd be like, "I'm a little girl.
Yeah.
I died. I just want to be loved.
True.
Can I hang out with you?"
This is
And
all
they say
folklore,
yes.
though. You
And
know,
then
it's
you're
like-
choking Lou.
Now you're choking Lou, bro.
Stuff though has a very strange way of being connected to.
Oh, yeah.
Just some reality that's undeniable. Like you said that you had sleep paralysis,
Yeah.
right? Did you attribute that? Like it sounds like you're understanding that it was a condition, or do you think that it was attributed to something paranormal?
I have no idea, bro. I don't believe in it.
You
But
don't believe in the devil.
I don't believe in it as like what it is. I just know shit happens, but I don't have an explanation for it.
You do.
You know, I got to
Definitely
see.
believe. I believe in God, and if you believe in God, then the devil is real, dude.
Okay.
And so you got to be careful what you manifest, what type of energy you're putting out
That's a
there.
fact.
Don't let someone put you under hypnosis. Don't go to no weird ass Annabelle fucking museum type shit. Like,
Have you ever gone like a palm reader, but not like a palm reader, somebody that kind of reads your tarot cards? and
trust
stuff?
that? I don't trust it.
I don't trust it either.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a story on that, dude?
Let's hear it.
Okay, I've got a couple examples of shit that has happened to me that's weird, but I can still be like, oh well, that's fucking weird. Like
He has the most examples of anybody I know. Don't let him downplay this.
a lot of shit has happened, and I see a lot of shit, and I'm like, and they'll like people in my family, ay, como eres mentiroso. I was like, all right, but I know me. I've seen this shit happen.
Yeah.
I remember going and getting my cards read, and everybody was truly against it. And this was before we were married, but before we had kids or anything. And this lady like read me my cards and other things that she was doing, and she broke everything down, bro. Like right now, looking back on the things she said, she's been pretty spot on about it, bro. So for me, I was like, oh,
It was tarot cards?
I'm not sure. I've had my cards written before by other people that have median tapping ins, but she did more than that. I remember she was doing additional things.
Why'd you do that, bro?
Because I'm ignorant, dog. Because I'm ignorant, dude. And now looking back, I'm like, I would never open that door, and maybe that's where all that shit happened. But no, because some of my initial experience with this is a Ouija board. And
You did the Ouija
I
board
did the
too?
Ouija board
I've
with
done
my
the Ouija
That's
board.
bad luck.
with my
Why'd you do
sister.
that?
We did it like it was my sister, myself, and a homie. Big ups, Arrow, friend of the show.
You think that's real? You think the Ouija board's real?
I don't.
I didn't until like we started doing it, and it said our house had a fucking entity or whatever, and we threw it out. Then the Ouija board was under my bed the next morning,
Shut
and
the
I told my
fuck
sister, I was like, "Yo,
up.
fool, if you did some shit, just fucking tell me."
Shut up.
She was like, "No, I didn't. I fucking didn't." So
You mean
from
Drew P. Wiener?
yeah, so from then on,
Why'd you guys throw it away?
because it got real.
What did it say?
Let's hear
There's a
it,
guy
bro. What
named
is it?
Harold that lived on the property that we lived on. Our house was new, like it was
Yeah.
built. Big O's Bonita. And on the property that it was built, dude. There was just a house that was new development across. Like there was nothing out there, and these were like the newer houses that came in. And apparently, like it started talking to us, and I don't move this shit because I know I didn't move this shit. And I look at my friend, and he's pretty trustworthy, and my sister estaba chiquita. So I was like, all right. And
Yeah.
he started kind of like, there's
And,
a
and
spirit.
so what happens? You feel the fucking the little triangle moving?
I did. Yeah, and I'm gonna
That's
sound
so
silly as fuck.
weird,
I'm gonna
bro.
sound
Nah, dog,
silly
that
as
shit's
fuck.
real. I need to smoke some weed.
And
Yo.
we can skip that
That's
tokaroo.
it.
Threw it out. Showed up under my bed the next morning. That freaked me out.
Yeah, it should.
Okay.
But
And at that moment, like my parents, they were somewhere. They were out of the house, and I was the only one in the house. Like it was all within like a week's span that all this shit that happened to me in that house was. I heard somebody come in the house, bro. My house is on my room was on the second floor, facing the window, overlooking Bonita Vista High School.
After the Ouija board?
Yeah. Somebody was walking up the stairs.
do you remember the state that you were in? Like, were you kind of
California.
falling asleep? Were you kind of like falling
No,
asleep?
it was like 8 p.m. It was 8 p.m. It was Sunday. My parents weren't home. My sister and them, they went somewhere. I was wrapping up watching Married with Children on Fox.
Great show.
Epic
Shout
show.
out Al Bundy.
Big ups.
Good idea for trivia night.
Al Bundy. Oh, not bad.
Married with trivia.
I heard somebody walking up the stairs. How do you know somebody's walking up the stairs? Because I hear the creak, somebody like literally like stomping up the stairs, bro, to
Yeah.
the point where I'm like, I turned the TV off
It was Harry.
and I look out my bedroom door. I'm like, Ama, Papa, who's there? Like whatever, like that. Nothing. Silence for a few.
Yeah.
Then, bro, I opened my fucking window. My window leads to like a balcony. I jumped onto the balcony. I jumped from the balcony to the grass down below. I jumped over the fucking fence and I'm looking over the retaining wall like this. Like, what the fuck is going on up there? Bro, I've never been more scared in my life than at that moment.
Yeah.
And I was
Something
like,
like that's happened.
I was
to me
like,
before,
what
too.
the fuck just went down, bro?
You're
I waited outside. There was no cell phones back then. There was no nada. I was on an island, perro. I was all alone.
And it wasn't Love Island.
I didn't tell nobody.
Yeah.
I eventually like told my parents like, hey, some weird shit happened. And then my sister would be like, yeah, I've had some weird shit happen here too. But so some weird shit would happen over there. That was my exhibit A.
Yeah.
Exhibit number 2 is at the house that we have now. And at the house we have now, I got it when I was 20, just about to turn 21. And I remember being, little single successful guy, bachelor, woo, started dating my now wife. She came over. We did what young couples do. We took a shower together.
Played
Whoa.
Ouija.
We
Dude,
Played Ouija board in the shower.
We had candles in the shower, in the bedroom, in the bathroom, perdón.
Resummoned,
You're romantic.
resummoned entities
Acá bien
in the
romántico,
shower.
vato. Now I just get my toes done with her. That's foreplay now. We're in there. The towels are in there. The candle is in there. The light is off. Just the
romantic.
candle. Yeah, I was young.
Suave.
And then fucking the candle's flickering. There's no fucking window in there, dog.
The AC
and
turned on.
And the AC, I don't know. We didn't even have AC back then. We didn't have AC until we came back to this house after we moved. So, desolate house. Nada. Solapas. Alone. Always got freaked out by this pad. It's been a little weird. There's other instances now that my kids are in there. But back then, it was just me and wifey was there, girlfriend at the time. And the candle was flickering, like... And I'm like, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? No, nada, no hay pedo. We're done. We go get our towels. There's no towels. How much of a bachelor am I? I have a fucking pool table in what the dining room is now. So there's a pool table in there just hanging out, the big ass fucking TV, not even the flat screens, like a big ass, like wide box TV that's in the corner, dude. I have like the PlayStation connected on there. Bro, I have rattan furniture all around the living room, a pool table, and a huge ass TV. Bachelor.com/mañoso shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's no
on the
towels.
dining table.
There's no fucking towels in the bathroom. I was like, where the fuck are the towels?
Rookie move.
I go into the living room to see where the towels are sprawled out on the pool table. They weren't there. They were in the fucking bathroom with us because I put them there. I said, grab them, and I put them there.
What if the
ahead.
candle started flickering because somebody came in to grab the towels? I don't know.
Fucking Annabelle, dude.
Those
She was
were-
in a box.
For me, those were the two scariest
That is
moments.
okay. You got something like that? That's freaky.
Wait, you did the Ouija board. Did you
I did.
believe in the Ouija board?
No. So I'm doing the Ouija board with a couple of friends of mine, and we're all doing this thing, and it's getting freaky, dude, because it's starting to answer questions, right? And then I am getting a little freaked out, and I go like, "Fuck, dude, this is kind of crazy," because I know I'm not moving. And then at a certain point, at the end of the fucking day, my buddy goes like, Nah, it was me, bro.
I say wait.
And I'm like,
Maybe he was just
okay,
scared,
okay,
and He
cool.
was trying to calm himself.
I
by going,
have been.
did it.
Look. The only thing that I've had kind of similar to what you were talking about is, again, alone in the house. It's a 2-story house, whatever, in Calexico. And I was on the couch watching a movie on the PlayStation, and then I'm watching it, and here's why I asked what kind of like state of mind you were in, because I'm kind of getting tired. I knew that I was like kind of dozing off, and then the movie stopped. It paused. I'm like, oh fuck! And we do that thing where you look for
Me senté en el pinche control,
I
güey.
sat on the control or whatever, and I'm looking for it, and then I look, and it's like way over there, right? It's like no one touched it, and I could see it. I'm like, oh, well, that's
on
fucking-
Annabelle's
that's
lap.
weird. So I press play again because I'm like, I'm not sleepy or whatever. And then I put it down, and then it starts fast forwarding. I'm like, oh, this is a junky controller. Like maybe the controller's all fucked up now.
Yeah.
I always try to get some logic out of it. Anyways, I didn't really think too much of it. And so I'm lying down and finally passing out. And it was downstairs near the
You were
kitchen. No, not at all. And we had the garrafon, so the 5-gallon jug of water.
That's a water bottle,
And
Mary.
then once in a while, like the thing, especially after you use it, it would go like bloom, 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 like
Oh, yeah.
bubbles would come out, right? So
I've got that
I'm
problem
lying
too.
down, falling asleep at this point, and I just hear bloom, bloom, bloom. I hear it, and I'm like, whatever, right? And then it's pitch fucking silent, right? Pitch dark and silent. And so again, bloom, 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 bloom. And it kind of started happening to the point where I'm noticing it. Like it was happening a little bit too frequent. It was like bloom, 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 bloom. And I'm like, and at this point, I'm kind of awake because now I'm paying attention to it, and it's just happening. So I kind of sit up, and I'm looking at it, and I just see the water just kind of going like that, and I got a phone. I'm like, whatever, what the fucking bloom, 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 bloom again, right? I hear footsteps upstairs. I hear like muffled footsteps, and at this point, I don't know if I'm in and out of sleep. That's kind of what I chalk it up to, right? And then I have a night terror. I have all that. And then I'm like, oh, and I get this feeling like, oh shit,
Somebody's
what the
here.
fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Anyways, wake up the next morning and I go to my mom and I go, hey ma, I had a fucking weird thing happen to me last night. And I remember she was doing something. She goes, and she put it down. And she goes,
¿Qué pasó, mijo?
what happened? Last night, like, you guys were out, and now I heard what you hear. And we're like, it was the garrafon. And I told her about that thing. And my grandmother, who was at that, she overheard that. She goes to my mom, I told you.
Está high este morro.
And then I'm like, you told her what? And then my mom goes, well, there's something in the house. I'm like, what? yeah, we got something in the house. We've heard her. We hear footsteps, all this stuff. Your grandmother was saying the same thing about her garrafon. So just don't do anything. Don't talk.
Maybe don't drink the
whatever.
water.
I'm like, what?
That's
And I
crazy.
chalked it up to nothing. I haven't had anything happen since. And I, quite frankly, I don't really believe it.
Because you moved back over there.
Yeah.
Nothing happened in your tenure back to Calesia?
No, because there was no, apparently maybe they just strike when it's like, when you're by yourself. And
You're a
at no
haunted
point was I
person,
like
bro.
by myself anymore, right? So if I was like a fucking spooky thing, I'd probably like fucking spook you when there's no other plausible explanation for it, right? Like when I moved back, there was always somebody in the house. So even if some weird shit did happen, I always chalked it up to like whatever. Like it kind of goes over your head.
I think there's no past, present, and future. There's one fucking moment.
All right.
One big moment. And so, like, let's say this room, something has happened here before, or something has happened in what we perceive as the future. But us standing in this place right here, we can get little glimpses of things that have happened in the past or things that are happening in the future. That's why sometimes you're like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like I did this before.
Deja vu.
Yeah, deja vu and all that stuff. It already happened. But we somehow were able to like break through for a little bit and get a sense of like, oh shit, something bad happened here before. Or something bad's gonna happen in the future, you know?
Yikes.
And then sometimes that shit just comes through.
Hey, can I tell you? I have
Tell
that
me.
feeling. I have that feeling on a specific street.
Mhm.
And I always tell wife, he's like, dude, I feel weird when I'm on this street. Like H and 2nd, the intersection. Like I always tell, like, I feel like I'm gonna get hit here. And every time I am driving, I look left. When it's a green light for me to go, I'll look
Yeah.
left. And then I'll look right. And then I'll eventually go. I mean, and then eventually I got in a car accident on that block.
You did not.
I got in a car accident on 2nd Avenue.
But what if you didn't do it on purpose?
Do you manifest that though?
Yeah.
Were you changing the way that you're kind of driving to make you're like now the slow car in the fast lane?
I am like you. I choose not to believe in those things, but those things seem to frequent me in my area.
They believe in you.
And it's fucking weird, bro. Like my kids are even going through it now. My wifey had to like do some fucking thing and she did the thing and nothing's happened ever since. But my kid telling us that something was like, because I've gone over this story before where like I woke up from a dream and I looked at the clock and it was like 2:14 and I go back to sleep and then somebody knocks on my door and comes in, Dad, I can't sleep. And I wake up and it's 2:14 again. And he's like, somebody's in my room. And in my dream, like right before that happened, somebody at the door in my dream, I answered the door and he's like, we'll be done with your kid in a few minutes. We're wrapping it up.
That's terrifying.
Everything's okay.
That's so fucking crazy.
Close the door.
Yeah,
I go back to
terrifying.
sleep.
I hate that.
I wake up. And then my son's like, somebody's in my room. Somebody's talking to me. And I was like, oh, that one freaked me the fuck out. Dude.
When I think
fucking
about
crazy.
it happening to my kids,
Yeah.
like
It gets a lot more real.
when I think about my kid coming in, because they're innocent, they don't know anything about this, and they come in going, we saw something, or if they ever did, they haven't, but if they ever did, I'd be like, I think at that point I'd start to get really freaked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when people almost die and then they see their loved ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they interact with their loved ones.
Have you ever
Crazy.
had a near death experience and something happens like
No,
that?
but I've had dreams where I interact with a loved one and it's every time it's the most realistic dream that I could possibly have. I always wake up fucking crying because it's like I interacted with that person, like
Yeah.
it's pretty
There's a lot of
heavy,
stories
bro.
like that. People are like, their grandma passes, but the night before there's a dream where the grandma comes and like sits on your bed and talks to you and is like, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's all right.
Yeah.
Blah,
Dude,
blah,
my
blah.
grandma's
And then you
gonna
wake
be-
up the next morning, you're like, grandma's gone. You're like, what the fuck?
Look, my grandma's going to be 98 in October. And she was telling us that she was in her room and that somebody was at the foot of her bed.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the fuck, dude? And my grandma don't fuck around like that, dude.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
grandma's a straight shooter. So it's just,
Think about
it's around us.
I
But
what-
how much are you going to buy into it?
Here's my theory about that.
Oh boy.
If you believe in like life as kind of a cycle where reincarnation, whatever you want to call it, you're here, you're gone, your spirit comes back in something else,
Yeah.
whatever.
That's real.
If things a circle, right? Then the people at the beginning of the circle and the end of the circle are closest to that mystery part in the middle that nobody knows, that death part, right?
I see what
So
you're
like
saying.
that's why people say their babies see ghosts or like talk to people that are like, I busted Pete talking to people that weren't in his room when he was a toddler, but like I just chalked it up to like he's a toddler. Isn't he?
you
what if
got
they're-
it. You
yeah.
got
But like then they say old people too, like they're more like
That
apt
fool
to
got
the
a haunted
afterlife
kid.
and the weird shit
Haunted kid.
because they're the closest to it. No, I was a haunted kid.
You know what?
I was
That
a
makes
haunted kid.
that makes sense. I've never heard that, but the way you put it makes a lot of sense because you
Yeah.
always hear. My sister had a fucking imaginary friend growing up, and that motherfucker talked to it nonstop to the point I was like,
Yeah, but
"Yo,
that,
what the fuck is wrong with it?"
Yeah, but
Like,
that's look, I'm not saying it's not true, right? You literally have an imaginary friend. That's a fact for people that have imaginary friends. What you chalk that up to, though, could literally just be imaginative. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're actually. It's kind of weird to describe it that way, right? Because it is real. You are interacting with something, except in this circumstance, I'm thinking that you're interacting with
You
something
made
that
it
you're
up.
projecting.
well, can I take that step further?
Yes.
My sister at this point, 1985, she was probably like 2 or 3 years old. My grandpa, alias Pop, R.I.P., my mom's father passed away. And my sister, for a short period after that, would always like be looking down the hall into the corner and be like, Pop, Pop, Pop. Like she didn't really speak, but she would point and
Yeah.
say, Pop is there, like el abuelito, my grandpa. And that shit, I was like, oh shit. So like you talking about how, when you're born and you're old, you're kind of in that same realm of
and you're less likely
experience.
to be believed.
Yeah.
Like you tell
Yeah.
people what you see as a child and like, you dreaming,
Yeah.
you're crazy stuff. Or on the other end, you're just old, your mind is going, yada, yada. But like, we should really probably be listening to that a little bit more if you believe my theory of like,
Listen,
there's that gray area.
we
that-
tell ourselves things that we feel we need to hear in order
They're coping
to fucking
mechanisms.
cope
Yeah.
with what's going
Yeah,
on.
for sure. I
And
believe
forever
that.
that'll be the case here.
Yeah.
Again, shit has happened and I've seen it and I've been around it and I kind of choose not to deal with it.
I think of it this way, and I always tell people, you go a few miles that way, and you're dealing with different physics already. Like it's not past the realm of possibility that there's some crazy shit that we cannot access with our biology.
Yeah.
That is not accessible to other things or cross-dimensional shit
Well, it's
like that.
people
Like,
that
I
do
go like,
DMT.
Yeah.
You know, people that sometimes 4 people will do DMT in the same room and they won't say nothing. And then when the experience is done, they'll describe the same entity that they interacted with.
there's also though that eyewitnesses
That's some demon shit,
well, there's
bro.
there's also though that you can't really trust what you fucking see most of the time. Like if you could
Yeah.
think about your fucking last week, right? Think about last week and everything that you did. You remember some key components and stuff like that, but you remember maybe fucking 5% of everything that you actually saw.
Oh, for sure.
So I don't know. There's this other angle that like shit can be deceiving, and when you're a hammer, you're looking for nails.
Yeah.
And you go like, well, how much of this do you kind of want to feed into, right? Because you meet that woo-woo person and they are particularly woo-woo about everything.
Why you point at me when you say woo woo?
Well, the problem is when motherfuckers don't talk about this at all, and then one day they pop up with the like, hey, dude, can I talk to you, man? Like, this shit fucking happened to me. I don't know what to make of it. And you go like, oh.
And let's get more weird. Like,
damn, I need screwball.
Let's get more weird. Like if you go back in time and all of the documented stories that were shared in, you know, I'm talking about centuries and centuries ago, fucking 400, 500,
I see what you're saying.
600.
I see what you're saying.
Different people from different regions of the world all have the same fucking stories.
Yeah.
You know? So it's kind of like, shit. Is it already like tapped into
man.
us? Like what? Like the pyramids, bro. The pyramids are a weird thing.
They're very strange.
You know, they're all built a certain way. They're all formatted and put in a certain position. They're all looking at the same things. Like nobody talked to anybody.
Or did they?
Well, I'm talking about the people, like the pyramids in fucking Egypt and the pyramids.
I know, but what I'm saying,
they didn't
what if
converse with each other.
they
So
didn't?
somebody
But
else,
something else might
there was
have
another
spread the
entity
love.
that was
Oh, yeah.
telling them, hey, you know what, champ?
Spread the love.
I need you to build Nasi no way. I see. As
Yeah.
see. And then they're like, oh,
There's
shit.
so all the big politicians, that's how they fucking do shit, bro. They talk to satanic. They talk to fucking satanic
Moloch.
entities. They talk to Moloch, bro.
Who the fuck is
Can you tell
Moloch,
me
dude?
what-
Moloch is
Moloch?
Moloch is
Abuelita always
the
makes
owl.
mole. She always trying to get me to eat it.
No,
I'm like, no,
that's a
Abuelita.
different one.
Moloch.
Yeah, Moloch comes from mole. But yeah, they Moloch is the one that you sacrifice people to. So like maybe you know the Aztec culture or the dudes at Bohemian Grove, they believe that you got to sacrifice.
Oh, they're Bohemian Grove.
You got to sacrifice.
Okay, so wait a second. Do you think we should do like something
Summon?
like
Should we
this?
summon?
No. Like,
Oh.
should we like find a topic like this, like on a monthly basis, and just kind of do a deep dive into it?
Well, I told
Or
I
is that-
remember I
bring a
told Splurgeo to
priest,
come
though.
up
We
with
should have a
conspiracy
fucking
theories.
priest.
Or is that too much, bro?
I don't
That's
think. Look,
scary, bro.
Can I tell you guys something really quick? It will be the first one to tell you that I will go the natural course of logic. That's my natural course.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
However,
I'm with you.
however though, I tell my wife all the time because my wife is a little bit more on the
Moron.
What'd
What
you
did you
call
say?
She's a
Your
moron.
wife is what?
She's a little bit more on the side.
Oh, okay.
Entertainment. Say wait.
She's a little bit more on the side of, this stuff might be a thing. Like this
Yeah.
might be shit that we don't understand. Don't fuck with it. Don't mess with it.
I feel you.
And she's very careful when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I have not. But in the same breath, I'll tell you, I still get freaked out to the point where I start to question shit. And that tells me that somewhere deep down in my
there.
psyche, I kind of
Yeah.
think that this might be a thing.
And it's science. You're a redhead. I feel like redheads are
I
more.
need,
in
I
tune with
need
these
more
things.
amnesia, right? I need more
anesthesia.
anesthesia and amnesia.
And melanin.
Could use to forget
and
some things.
melanin. No, that's.
Resúrate, güey.
I like my beard.
You
I
like-
like my beard.
Do
I
you
like
really?
it. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
man.
very hobo-y,
I'm
but
gonna
I
get
like
you drunk
it.
and shave you, motherfucker.
I like it. Fucking don't. Whatever you do, don't do to my beard what
What
you
they
did to your
my-
head,
I
bro.
know, Hey, big ups to
Look
my
at
hair.
that. That looks sick.
It is,
dude.
bro. I'm tapping into my Aztec roots. I como la ves. You know, again, my fucking ancestry says I am over 50%
What about this?
Aztec, dude.
What about this? What about this? Epigenetics.
Go ahead. Ooh, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Epigenetics means that stuff is basically bloodline transferred through generations. Right?
Yeah.
There's a famous study about it's a mouse study, and the mouse would go and get a piece of cheese for paraphrasing, and it would get zapped.
Oh,
Right, it would get zapped every time it was gonna go for the cheese. It got zapped.
you don't want no cheese no more.
Yeah. And then so it got associated with that. It had babies, and the
Mouse
babies,
We're afraid of the cheese.
they got plugged into some neuron sensors or whatever, something that could pick up on their neurology. And upon looking at the cheese, that zap sensor would go off without them
Even being privy
zapped.
to, yeah.
They were not being zapped. It was just a sensor that was going off. I think that's why people are scared of snakes. That's why cats are scared of pickles. Like a bunch of fucking. It's true.
Cucumbers.
Cucumbers.
Snakes?
Well, tomato.
Cucumber.
But what if there's some ancient shit
Yes.
that has long left this world, that in our biology has been ingrained to be very weary of stuff or highly attuned into
Yeah.
things? Like, why are you scared of?
I'm afraid of sharks.
There you go.
Well, you should be. Those
You're a
fucking things
smart
are
guy.
really crazy.
I probably got a great great grandparent that got ate by a fucking shark.
Right.
Damn, dog.
Why? And so what?
Eso tu pinche bis abuelito.
But dude, but in the paranormal, what
Yeah.
if there's an element that we don't understand yet, but
Yeah.
it's in our DNA, it's biological, that we have this relationship with the out there that just is just
It's our
purely
internal compass.
epigenetic.
It's our internal compass, bro.
I wish we
Freaking
would
out.
have brought a priest today.
Why, bro?
Well,
Because that
let
way
me
you
tell
could
ya.
have put some fucking hole. I
fucking
still
freaking
got to
out.
go to work. I still got to go to work.
We got holy water
after this.
3 bucks.
Hey, yo, fuck this. Every month we're gonna do this. We're gonna
stories?
we're gonna collectively find a topic, and we're each gonna kind of do a little mini deep dive, and then when we reconvene, we're gonna talk about it. You know what I want to learn about? I want to learn about that fucking movie, Skeleton Key, because
What is that part? What is
so
it about?
that movie is about the New Orleans and the voodoo. and
Oh,
the-
it's not the skulls. I was thinking like, you mean that frat
dude.
fucking
So
movie?
Skeleton Key is always kind of scared me, just because of the nature
voodoo.
of its reality based.
Voodoo.
Yeah, I'm down to fucking
Do you
read
believe
up.
in
and-
voodoo?
I don't. I don't believe in any of this
You
shit.
believe
But
in that?
I'm down to learn.
I believe anything's possible.
voodoo
I
doll?
believe I can fly.
I believe Annabelle.
Damn.
That bitch, little bitch, smiling all
She gonna
weird
get
and
you
shit.
respect.
They got a little
dog,
triangle.
respect, bro.
Well, she's not, if I believe in her, she's not
But
gonna.
wait, hold
fucking- look at
on,
that.
hold on.
Shit.
That looks fucking
That was
terrifying,
scary,
bro.
That's not
Actually,
that's
brain
not the one
damage
I'm
films,
talking about,
I don't believe
bro,
it,
but okay.
and it's on DVD. The welcoming in that supposedly is required for the entity to kind of.
Well, it's like the Ouija board. You're not
Yeah,
supposed
but-
to play the Ouija
But
board.
like in
I
the
don't know what you
Annabelle
did.
thing, what was it was a gift.
Yeah.
the one.
Like it was just a gift. She was like, I didn't welcome shit in.
If my mom ever got me a doll, I'm punting the fuck out of my doll, and then my mom.
Why didn't the mom get any of this? Where did she find it? Where did it come from?
Yeah.
What if
Was
she
it at a
didn't?
swamp meet? We went to
What if
Kobe's.
the
We went to Kobe's yesterday. It was
demon
fantastic.
placed
What if
it
all that
there,
shit's laced?
said, hey, this is a gift from your mom. Not from your mom. Fucking, I'm Annabelle. Not Annabelle. Demons lie. They deceive. That's what they do. That's their thing.
I'm too fucking freaked out with this right now. Dude.
Why?
Like,
Don't be a weenie. Drink another Sculpin. Déjate de mamadas.
it's true.
I heard my cat, and my cat had passed away.
Go ahead.
And we heard the cat, dude.
Somebody
and I was
pooped in the
like,
litter box.
that sounds
9
just like my
lives,
fucking
bro.
cat.
9 lives.
No, don't say it.
And it was one of our favorite cats. I mean, it's the only cat I've ever fucking
I was
had.
gonna say how many fucking cats you have.
I'm allergic
bro.
to
Yeah,
cats.
to being allergic.
Yeah.
For being
And then
allergic to cats, you've had
my
quite a
poor
few.
cat. I bought my wife a cat, but the cat that had just passed away, we kept hearing her, and we were trying to sleep, and we'd hear her. And we're like, "What the fuck? That sounds just like Lilu."
It wasn't the cat passing away.
No, but
It
my
was
wife
dead. It
did
was
wake
done.
up right when our cat was passing away. She woke up and she had a weird feeling, and then the next morning. She was all stressed out. She's like, you know what, dude? Like, I woke up at 2 a.m. with this weird feeling. And then, sure enough, dude, we found our sweet little cat, Lilu.
Lilu.
Yeah.
Shout out
Element?
Lilu.
What's that?
Fifth Element?
R.I.P.
Lulu, multipass.
Exactly. Reference to Fifth Element, the movie. And then I seen my cat ripped in half.
Hey,
Whoa,
dog, this is a child
Jesus
show,
Christ.
dog. What the fuck?
Yeah,
my
it was
God,
harsh.
what
My
are the
wife was in
faces of death?
tears, dog. My wife was in tears. It was fucked up.
Well,
Ripped in
if-
half? What the hell happened?
Yeah. fucking demon.
If I saw anything ripped in half, it'd be in tears, unless it's a sandwich, bro.
No, it was a
I
fucking...
saw you rip a burrito in half. That's impressive.
That's fucking good.
No, it
too.
was a
Yeah.
cat.
well,
Yeah, you don't want to put a cat in bread, bro. That shit's
No.
not tasty.
No.
More of a
Anyways,
cutting
Are
pride
you
thing.
okay? How are you guys
Very
dealing with the
lean.
loss of the
Very
cat,
lean
bro?
Well, it was very traumatic, dude. And
How long ago was this?
This was about 3 weeks ago.
Whoa,
2-3
shit,
weeks
that's
ago.
fresh.
Oh, dude, my
That's a
poor
fresh
wife.
cat.
Yeah,
Fresh
that was
cat.
my wife's favorite animal. Dude.
All
And
cats go to
yeah,
heaven.
dude. Yeah, all
That's
cats go to heaven.
dogs, bro.
But I think it was a coyote that
That's stupid.
killed the fucking cat.
Really?
Because my poor little Lilu was like in half. I was like,
We're going
"Holy
coyote hunting."
Shit, dude. Well, that's what I'm saying. I wanted to go kill all the fucking coyotes because there's a canyon nearby. But a couple people told me it's not like the right thing to do. It's
Demon
to kill a
hunter,
bunch
but
of
it's
coyotes.
Splurgeo the coyote hunter, dude.
El vato.
I would have fucking done it, dude. But I don't know how to.
Splurge.
I don't know how to do fucking kill a
Get in a
coyote.
fucking rear naked choke.
Well, I wanted to capture one coyote, tie it up, torture it a little bit until
Yeah,
finally, like
Goes
it
back and tells the
fucking-
homies,
Who
"This guy's
did it,
crazy."
fucker?
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
did
yeah,
it?
Yeah, yeah.
I need names.
Magnifying glass. That's a problem.
But yeah,
Hey.
after the cat passed away, we started hearing the cat. Poor Lilu, we'd hear her ghost or whatever.
I don't know how much of that stuff is trauma, though. I don't know how much stuff is like.
You don't believe in cat ghosts?
What do you believe in?
What do you believe in?
How many? Well, they had 9 lives. Does it mean that they die and then they continue for like 9 cycles?
No,
That's
they
crazy.
cheat death 9 times. Like a cat
They-
jumps from a very high spot. You're like, that thing's gonna die, and then just shakes it off, walks away.
Got it.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
life.
yeah. I didn't know. Yeah, she had
Gets hit by
apparently.
a car, but like just rolls out of it.
Got it.
9
That's
lives.
true.
Yeah, she dodged death 8 times, and we didn't know about it because
Oh,
the 9th
'cause the
one
ninth
they
I got her.
fucking got her, bro.
In
Look,
half.
with all of this
They
freaky
doubled
talk,
down on her.
Oh, they fucked her up bad,
dude.
bro.
Look,
So-
I don't want to insult anybody's beliefs, but with all
Here
of
we
this
go.
said and done,
But-
I will rest on that. I haven't seen enough evidence of anything for me to believe that there is some sort of I don't know, poltergeist or some sort of paranormal stuff that that really has this weird kind of like synovial.
Well, who's that standing behind you then?
No,
Listen,
this
look
guy,
at-
fucking Mr. Liquid, Mr. Murder. What
I'm
is
with
it?
you. I'm with you. My initial instinct and reaction is to find logic on what's going on.
Mm.
Footsteps, alguien está. The house is settling. Something's going on. You know, like my natural reaction and instinct is to figure out, okay, or to shoot it down.
Yeah.
This ain't real. This ain't that. This is this. But I've had a lot of shit around me happen, dog. There are no haunted houses. There are only haunted people. Am I a
Well,
haunted
there
dude?
are also haunted houses.
Go
I
ahead.
believe energy. You guys have probably all walked into a room and like, oh, the vibe is weird. Or like
Only
just
when there's a lot
felt
of white
something.
people in there.
You
dude.
had a fucking a vibe on second and 8.
is going on?
You go into a place, you can feel
Miracle
the
whip
energy.
as far as
of-
the eye can see.
This shit imprints on places. Like something terrible happens, that memory, like the house will have the memory or the plot will have the memory. Like people can have that too. Again, if you go back to the circle theory, you get imprinted with some fucking fucked up energy. You did something.
Why do
That's
I get
true.
the fucked up
I
energy,
think
though?
that
I don't
that's
know.
true.
You're the one with the stuff.
I think that is a plausible theory that you have.
Energy
Hey,
sticks to things.
be ready.
That's what I'm saying.
For what?
We're gonna fucking run it.
Oh, like, be ready
we're,
for
we're gonna
fucking
we're gonna
what?
we're gonna
Oh.
find we're gonna come to agreement on a topic, something
We're gonna get hunted.
like a skeleton key, and find out what is up with voodoo. Let's look into this voodoo shit.
I'm gonna wear a cross. Let me know, because I'm gonna wear a cross.
By the way, hold on. Let's look into this voodoo shit. Has never gone well. I don't think.
That's how a lot of scary movies start.
You heard it here first.
Signing off for the final time.
No, and you know what? I feel like we kind of quote unquote called it a mini deep dive and sign up. I feel like we covered the whole fucking thing.
That was
Like I feel
all
like
of the
that
deep-
was balls deep.
And then
bro.
is it an accident that you created this weird sculpture with a red fucking eye?
You know what?
What
You
the
know,
fuck
that's
is
the head
that,
that's in the
dog? Who you gonna
Godfather.
give that to?
Contrary to popular belief, I am too a talented artist, bro. I mean,
demonic
demonic
bro. Look at
fucking
that red
artist.
eye.
Look at that.
Devil
It's
took your hands
demonio.
over.
you know, I kind of blacked out. I went into a trance. I was like, "Ah, la verga, la verga." And I give it a red eye.
That's creepy, bro.
It is what it is,
Who
bro.
you gonna give that to? You gotta
I'm
give
gonna
that
give it to
away.
you,
No
fucker.
way. Fuck no, bro.
So you can fucking put it
on
next
your
to your
wall,
cat,
bro.
dude. The fucking top half, whatever.
insane.
It's the forever seeing horse.
Oh, deep dive in the Denver Broncos. The fucking the big
John Elway?
Yeah.
No, the
fool.
horse that's by the airport is
Yeah.
demonic. Watch
let's get
next
to
time.
that.
Next
You're
time,
not
bro.
down.
You'll see.
Wait, at the Denver airport.
Yeah.
At the Denver
That
airport,
big
there's
one
a
that's-
giant
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, yeah,
horse,
yeah.
and
That it
that
has
shit's
red eyes.
That shit's demonic, dude.
How do you know that? Or
They've-
what stories are coming out of that?
A bunch.
It's a
bunch of shit is
curse.
coming
Like
out
a
of that.
shoelace
curse
getting stuck in the
attached.
escalator or what?
So
No,
much
it's killed
so
the owner died.
So
The-
much
or the
so
creator.
that the actual airport is creating like funny content around these beliefs.
Yeah.
The lizard people, all that
I'm
shit.
just saying, dog. I'll look into it.
We'll get into it. We'll get
I
into
got no
it.
shame, dude. Right now, let's get into fucking other things.
Let's do something fun and light.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we got
this was fun.
Heavy, bro.
It was just
I'm
very
sweaty.
freaky.
Splurge, save us. Tell us about your competition that you wanted to indulge with the four of
Oh
us.
shit, yeah.
Oh, okay. In honor of all of these parents putting the cute baby competitions, I figured we could see who the audience thinks if we all went like Benjamin Button and we're little kids and we competed against each other as the cutest kid competition.
You don't want this. You don't want that smoke, bro. I'm gonna win.
Theoretic $1 million.
Are you ready? Yeah.
And so we would all compete as who was the cutest baby.
Okay, so we can't judge each other, or our votes don't count. But
No.
we can preview the images here, maybe post them on Emo Brown and have the people
Yeah,
vote.
yeah.
All right,
All right.
I can do that.
All right.
Winner gets $20.
Give us
All right,
contestant
all right.
number
We all
one.
go 5 in then.
Barry
5 in,
just
that's
Barra
20.
the third.
Yeah. Yeah.
Contestant number one.
Contestant number
Hit it.
1.
Who is that little girl? I didn't know there was a girl on
That's
the.
a cute fucking kid.
That's beautiful.
I don't know who that
cute
is, but I would go for that kid.
That kid's gonna take your back.
Wait, go back.
Choke
Let's
you
see.
out.
Damn,
Look
dog.
at that. Look,
Who would have
look at his
known
little
that guy
puppy
was
dog
gonna,
eyes.
Hey, that guy choked out a fucking burglar, dude.
That guy's got
That
a
guy
head
put
tat.
that guy put a burglar in a triangle fucking choke. dude.
That's a baby that's gonna grow up to be a guy that can kill you.
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling
Nobody
me?
would have thought
That
that.
guy's gonna ride on people's bodies for a living, dude. That guy.
He's gonna pierce needles
That guy's
into
gonna
thousands
fucking,
of people.
who's the
Hey,
next?
those were
goober?
puppy dog eyes, though.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah. You still have them too.
Oh, look
Oh,
at this guy, bro.
yeah, look at that fucking baby,
dude.
bro.
This kid is
There's
about
only
to
one
be
person this one
fucking
could be.
knighted.
He's winning a cute baby competition for sure.
That dude would transition into a ginger later on in life, bro. Good on
a
him.
ginger.
Oh, look at the ginger there. I feel like it was more of a ginger there. Look at that. And
Hey,
my
by the
eyebrows.
red
No.
Why do you look like you're ready to fucking play a?
He looks
at
like a
his
cover for a
socks.
YG album.
That's a picture of someone that's allowed into places that you guys probably don't
Oh,
know.
here we go. Yeah, bro. Fucking. That guy talks to the preacher 3 times a fucking day, dude.
A Nordstrom baby. I had my
Hey,
own
what is
shoe
a
person.
bagpipe? Why do you look like you're gonna play a bagpipe?
Yeah,
Where
yeah, yeah,
put
the
it back, put it back.
plaid.
Look at
That
that
fool's
motherfucker looks like he's
fucking-
gonna play fucking a song by Korn.
It kind of looks like a baby.
I can see
Hey,
that I'm
this
going
kid-
blind.
In my belly.
This kid's going to Princeton for he already got accepted. How about that? Get
God,
the fuck
bro.
out of
Hey,
here.
you look like Lil Wayne if you were Mexican, bro.
Yeah.
Look at
Hey,
Lil,
look at that, bro.
Lil Wayne. No.
That is like his album cover, dude.
Yeah.
Put some tattoos
Give
on
us
that.
a next little goober.
All right, next goober.
Oh, the coolest. The illest.
oh, the shoes. What the fuck? What kind of shoes?
Bro,
are those?
he's like, I don't give a fuck about manners.
Those are Elmo fucking
Yeah, they're
slippers,
like Elmo
bro.
slippers or something.
That was before Grok
cute.
got Elmo
Probably
all
hand-me-downs from my
twisted,
sister.
bro.
Damn, dude, you were wearing knockarounds before.
Let's see. Put it back, dude. Damn. Boy. If Kurt
Oh,
Cobain
he
was
had
little.
the fancy little
Look
truck
at
in the
that,
back too.
bro.
Oh, yeah. That's
We
rich
got all
people
the
shit.
toys.
Is that,
Those motherfuckers put all the
That's
raisins
called
in their potato
clutter,
salad,
dude.
bro. Look at those guys
Trash
over
bags
there,
and shit.
dude.
Look.
those
Looks
are
more like that guy.
records.
Ah, there it
Look
is.
at that,
There
bro.
he is.
Spitting
Yeah.
image.
Yeah.
Spitting image.
Good on you.
Dude, you're looking cool, dude. That's a cool kid.
The coolest
right
I ever
there.
was. It's all downhill.
I
from
just
there.
see privilege in that photo, bro.
Yeah, well.
That's all I see is privilege
grew up
in
to
that
be a
photo. High
producer.
credit score and
That
privilege,
house was
dude.
2 blocks from the house you live in now.
That's a fucking FICO.
All the fucking
That's privilege.
privilege. Let me see.
That's a
Show the
760
last
right
little
there.
privilege.
There
What was
it is.
1970s Bonita like? Ask this guy.
Look at this fool.
Bro, just so you
High
know.
waters.
Hey,
The high waters.
me va a salir un huevo, dog. Hey, this short fucking never a phase. That shit's been around for decades.
He was studying
bro.
You're wearing
Padres
the
trivia.
Padres colors that you hate.
I'm telling. Yeah, no. Shit, I look like Gary Coleman in this fucking video.
Look at the white stance, dude. Put it back. Look at that, dude. Boom.
What's up,
That's how he
dog?
stands
Power
when he
stance.
pees, too.
That is in front of our house in Paradise Hills. I still remember the address, 6370 Beatrice Court in fucking Paradise Hills.
Go
do
back
we-
and retake it.
Why
We
do
should
we
go
remember
there.
shit? Why do we remember shit like that though?
That's weird.
You know, that's embedded in my head
Yeah.
forever.
I remember my original phone number.
You remember that? I don't remember.
I use it still for Ralph's and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
482-8831. That's my original phone number for
Mine started with 420. That was the coolest one ever.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So wait, what are we gonna do with this? You want to pimp our baby pictures out? You fucking freak.
We're doing a little
Yeah, we got to compete. See who's the cutest baby.
You're about
competition.
competing.
We're all going $5 in.
He's literally a competitor.
I'm in. I'll
I'm in.
I'll add these on the thing.
Should I? Where do I collect my trophy?
What
Actually,
trophy?
it's really gonna be. I think it's gonna be competitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna tell anybody
Especially when
anymore.
our ladies get
Listen,
involved and they all start like,
Listen.
vote for my
Vote.
man.
Yeah.
We're not gonna tell anybody anymore who is who.
No.
You either saw it here or you didn't. And if you didn't, when we post it up there, who's the cutest baby of these fucking ugly ass
We can't
kids?
change
I'm
our
not gonna read the
photos.
comments full.
This is all we get.
They're
This
gonna
photo
roast
is all
me.
we got.
I look way too white. I'm gonna get roasted. Well, you look
It's
pretty
gonna
white
make
too.
it
So.
a little bit more difficult to find out who I am, at least.
Yeah. You got a very clear picture. It's like it was at Sears or some shit.
Bro,
man.
that was. I'm telling you, it was Nordstrom.
Even as a
and I
little
had
boy,
my
you
own-
look like
I
a
had my
proud
own
boy,
shoe
dude.
person.
You look like a hella
We would go
proud
to-
boy in that
we
little
would
shit.
go to Nordstrom,
I'm proud of
and
shit.
I'd get my lady.
My lady?
Yep, she's the one that was gonna pick out the shoes that I was gonna wear. We were gonna walk out with that. Dude, listen, man, I ain't no schmo.
You go to
Elevated.
Nordstrom's. People go to JCPenney. You go to Nordstrom's.
Rack.
Some of you haven't
Nordstrom's
even worn
rack.
anything that fucking fantastic.
Put it back
in
to
your
this
whole
little
life.
fucking wiener, dude.
Look at
Let me see this
Steve has
guy.
never worn a
Let me see
coat in
this.
his life.
Ah, no, but look
Look
at
at
that fool.
You
Oh
didn't
my
even wear that
God.
What
outfit
is
as
that?
a
I'm like,
grown-up.
that's a tie.
And you called me
Steve-O.
privileged?
Shit. Pardon me. Do you have any gray pouton?
Damn, dude. Even look
His
at the
baby food
background.
was
That
Grey
background
Poupon.
is like
Look at his
fucking-
posture.
Bro,
His
I would
posture is
blow in your
perfect.
face. You're so annoying looking, dude.
What?
You'd
I
put
don't
that
like
kid
the
in
way
the
you
fridge.
look, dude.
fuck
I don't like it. I'll probably fucking squirt you with a water gun. Like, who is this annoying ass kid?
You're fired. You're fired because that kid owns
that's a boardroom
whatever,
general right there.
Whoever that is hiring you,
Oh
motherfucker.
man, hey, we're not done with lists and competitions. We just recently had the Incubus giveaway via Live Nations.
That was pretty sick.
Big up Live Nation. They're getting our back. Literally friends of the show, hooking us up with tickets for all the summer concerts for shows that go on at the Coors Amphitheater. Is that what it's still called? I don't know.
No, it's not the
I couldn't even
Coors
tell you. It
Amphitheater.
used to be Coolers and Cricket, then Slate
Isn't it?
Train. Now it's
It's Coors. We'll go
City
with Coors.
Credit
It's
Union. or
known
something.
as, everybody should know it as the
Coors.
Coors
The Coors Amphitheater. So we got tickets
I have
to
a
give
sign
away
from there
for the
still.
rest of the pretty much year for that venue.
It's the original Incubus.
Yeah,
It's the
dude.
original.
Well, no.
Oh, who's
That already passed.
The bass player dipped out.
Okay.
Yeah, the bass player
But
dipped
other
out,
than
and then
that-
they have somebody else in there. Yeah, everyone else is the same.
Sick.
Great show. Showed up late because I only wanted to see Incubus.
You missed Manchester Orchestra. dude.
No, I didn't miss. I decided not to go.
You missed it.
No, I didn't want to see.
No, it's okay. You could say like, hey, I'm gonna miss that.
You know, I almost missed the Incubus show. I popped a 25 milligrammer, dude.
Yeah, well, you missed the bill.
Fucking high out of your mind.
I
huh?
was a little bit on the Marley side, dog. Great show. Awesome time. Didn't get a chance to win. Don't worry.
What's next?
We got more. We got this week. We're giving away tickets to Streetlight Manifesto. That's a little bit
Fuck
of
yeah.
a little ska action for you guys. For you guys that want to be skanks in the pit.
great band.
Very much so.
What if I just want to be a skank everywhere?
You're a skank in life. We have tickets to give away for that. We already started the competition. Next week, we have tickets to Primus, bro. That's gonna
That's sick.
Yeah. Waiting on I got a big brown beaver and she squirted up in the air. So look at this is a good show. DFMK. If you don't like Streetlight Manifesto, you're gonna love DFMK, dude. So I'm just saying, get an opportunity. They're free.
Fuck my
Cooter.
kids.
We got 2 pairs of tickets for that. You know the rules. Follow 3Punk, Emo Brown, tag your favorite song, tag a homie. We'll get you on there. We got that. We got Primus. We got fucking Creed. I will take you higher.
We might not have that. We might be doing a Emo Brown field trip to go see Creed.
I'm kind of down to go see Creed. I've shit on them like the majority of my
25
life.
milligrams. Let's go.
I'll pop a 50 milli to go watch Creed, bro. So we got
you'll
that.
be higher than that.
We got Billy Idol tickets done.
Sick.
We got
That's cool.
Yeah,
I
so
wanna
we
check that.
got some shows. So don't worry. There's things coming. Splurge. What else you got? Movie update.
Cactus Baby, working on the rewrite. I was able to get some notes from a producer. He told me you got to rewrite the whole fucking shit. So that's where I'm at right now. Thank goodness that he told me what's up, so.
How
Yeah.
do you feel about that when somebody says, hey, we got to tweak all of this shit?
You have to be able to be a good student, man.
Yeah.
If somebody knows their shit and they give you some advice, you got to know how to take that advice. And so I'm doing a rewrite. It's pretty much the same structure, same story, but I'm changing a couple of things.
Formatting more than like content.
Formatting, the way that I wrote it, too much description, too much exposition, too much. Just changing a couple of things. Like it was so beneficial for this person to give me some notes.
It wasn't like the story sucks. It's just like the script itself like has a structure of it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited. Yeah, I'm trying to be a student, always chipping away at it. And before I came on the podcast, I was working on the script. And so we got the teaser trailer coming up, little by little, bro.
You
Yeah,
gonna tease it here or what, though?
You should.
yeah, I'm super down. Hell yeah, I'm down. That's gonna be cool.
I like when Splurgeo's here. I don't understand why you don't like him, dude.
What's up?
What happened?
I never said that.
I said I don't understand why you don't like him.
You actually said that I was his biggest fan at some point, and then you start to downplay it.
Do you think he'll let me like roll with him? I was like,
We
I
have to,
fucking
dude.
freak.
That'd
Ask
be
him,
kinda
dude.
cool.
Jesus
We
Christ.
have to. We have to do jujitsu at some point.
All of
On-
us.
I just want you
on
to choke
camera.
him out. Yeah,
Do it now.
watch.
All of us against Splurge, bro. Somehow I think we still lose.
Still lose.
We
Can you
still
beat
lose.
100?
That'd be interesting.
Gorilla versus 100 men. Yeah, go, dude. Fucking, we'll see who goes to sleep fastest.
Okay.
We'll roll.
Yeah.
But you have to put us to sleep. That's it. It's
Okay.
not
And then the
done.
first person
there,
that has a
done that.
night terror,
Damn, dude.
that's
It's not even a submission.
Uh-huh.
You have to get.
See, he's gonna get all serious about it, bro. He wants
He's
to hurt
scared,
people.
fool.
Never that.
Hey, the
Never
blue
that.
belt over here, they can tap out. The black belt over here is like
Never that.
nervous.
And it was a
fool.
brown belt, and I was a white belt. But who's keeping score? Not me. I'm not keeping fucking score, bro.
He made that horse.
I did. Hey, let's get into the Yahweh of the week, bro.
All right, this one's gonna be good.
Dude, this week in our Yahweh of the week, BJ, hit the video, please. Dude,
It's not on, it's not on the notes.
it's on your stories, bro. I sent it to you. This is a wild one, bro. Fox News, they're on a sick one right now, dude.
I can't wait.
They
You know
are
what?
on a sick
Politics
one.
in general, they've gone bananas. People are crazy right now. I feel like the Trump situation, the liberal situation, everyone's just wilding out, and meanwhile our immigrants are getting deported, bro.
That's crazy.
Se andan pasando de verga.
Families broken up.
For
Wait
no
till you watch
reason,
this.
dude.
That's
Wait
fucked
till you
up.
see this.
For no
clip.
reason.
This
Did you find it or what, bro?
Yeah.
There, okay. Push.
Look at this.
Let me hear that shit, dude. But I think you got to click on the actual fucking reel.
Not
I was
see
trying
that.
to, I can't find it.
You know, I'm beginning to think they don't like us. You know what? I've said this before. We need to learn from the blacks. The way they were able to remove the power from the N-word by using it. So from now on, it's what up, my Nazi? Hey, what up, my Nazi?
What?
Hey, what's hanging, my Nazi?
What a fucking idiot.
Nazi, please.
That's their
pretty
Lozano.
good. That's
Oh my God, bro. What is going on in the world today, Splurge? Go.
That's insane, dude.
That
Insane.
lady said, Nazi, please.
You gotta remember that for so many years, they allowed illegal immigrants to come into the United States to do all this farm work and to work in the kitchen, do all this shit because you guys needed us for the fucking economy.
Yeah.
And so you got to have a little bit more empathy that all of a sudden you guys are changing the fucking rules. And by you guys, I mean like these politicians or conservative types and all that. And I'm empathetic. I want to show love to everybody. But you got to remember that we allowed all of these people to come here, create connections, create communities, create families. And then they're like, well, you know what? We don't want no more illegal immigrants here. And there's no empathy for the fucking families that are getting broken up. And they said they were going to go over for the rapists and murders and all that shit. And now they're just going around fucking over families. They're breaking up families and sending people to Mexico.
Nazi, please.
That's fucked.
I don't know if you can say that.
Like, come on, dog. And all these people in the comment section that are like, well, you're here illegally,
Yeah,
bro. Now you
bro.
got to, it's like, bro, you got no heart. You got
Well,
no
it's
fucking
opened
heart.
up like
and
this-
you're just saying you're a Christian. You're saying you're a Christian.
Hey,
That's-
we're
it don't make
learning.
no
We're
sense.
learning what we've always known. Politicians lie.
Politicians
all-
lie, but why
no.
the fuck are so many
and that media
people
outlets
co-signing
have no
that
fucking
shit,
idea what
dude?
the hell they're doing when
Bro.
in this fucking.
Who allowed this group of people to go on that panel
Fox News.
and have this fucking segment?
Nazi, please.
Nazi, please.
Look,
Come on.
I
Oh
will-
my God.
He thought he was being funny. He thought that
Let's-
was fucking
Oh,
like,
bro, they thought
Hey.
they were clever as fuck, bro.
like he's probably not really going around going, my Nazi, but like
Yeah.
he probably thought like, oh, this is gonna be a great segment. Everybody's gonna be thinking this. I'm funny now. Shane Gillis, watch out.
Yeah, dude. And then Trump was talking about that he wants this guy to replace Colbert in the Late Show.
Well, he's full of
These people have
quips.
no fucking brains.
Jesus Christ,
No
bro.
brains.
Dude, that guy.
Where
that,
are we going to be in
that might
3
have been
years
the
from now? From right
cringiest
now,
thing that I've
dude.
seen in a long
Hopefully
It's a
big
very
pile of
cringe thing.
ash.
That's a very cringy
Next
clip.
year, let's play it closer to the chest.
Okay.
How,
1
can
year
I ask
from
you
now.
something though?
Two things.
Like just okay, I'll ask you two things. But one being, does he have a point in the sense that to diminish the power of a word is to almost bastardize it and say like, this isn't a powerful word anymore. Let's eradicate it by making sure that it's almost comedic or in poor taste in this case, but like that it just doesn't mean that much anymore.
That's one route. The other route is just fucking cares. Let it go. Don't give it any fucking life, bro.
And also, like,
You know,
Nazi was a word they chose that,
Yeah.
like, they chose to represent themselves with. The N
Yes,
word was
good point.
a word that was not chosen; it was bestowed. And they're like, "No, fuck you. We're gonna take it.
Well,
we're gonna make it
I
less
think
powerful."
his point was that they were calling them Nazis, and it's
Yeah.
not. That's not.
But
what
because
they
you're
are.
being called a Nazi, is not because, like, it's not the same. It's just not like
It's a very strange thing to do.
Nazis
on
I
were
feel
a
like
thing.
Perry
Nobody
takes a
called
very
them that.
strong position because
Nazis?
he's very close to what is being referred to.
Actually,
in that clip.
on the other side, my family is Polish and Czechoslovakian.
Go ahead.
And a lot of gypsies.
What does
So,
that mean?
I was a
What does that
target.
mean?
Yeah, they were.
Oh, okay.
In Poland, that was basically the opposite.
Warsaw. That's in Poland.
Oh,
Just here to
great.
drop
Have you
some
been
knowledge.
there? No. Have you been there? Apparently, it tells a story. I don't know. That was the weirdest, most cringiest thing that I've seen in a long time.
That could be the Yahweh of the year right there, dude. That, my friend, could be the Yahweh of the year.
If that's the Yahweh of the year, I'll take it. Because
Yeah.
I don't need anything crazier to happen this year.
I don't think we've even touched the fucking tip of the bottom of the pool of craziness. And we're only 6 months in, bro. 7 months in if you count the last couple of weeks.
What about the word beaner? Do we
What's
like
up,
that
dog?
word? Do
Do
we
I
like
like
that
it?
word? Yeah,
Who's calling?
Yeah, who's saying it?
exactly. That's all. Yeah, I think it's a funny word,
Go
but
ahead.
if someone says it to me out of anger,
Uh-huh.
then
Oh, yeah, yeah.
then that shit, I'm kind
Look,
of.
we go over this a lot here. Context is everything.
I agree.
Context is everything.
I agree.
Like I said, what a beaner, dude. Paisa.
Yeah.
You know?
Paisa.
I wear
like
my
that.
fucking my huaraches everywhere. People call me paisa. But I know when somebody's calling me a paisa to kind of like hey, fuck yeah, homie.
Yeah.
Or somebody's like, fuck you, homie. You know, like, I know the difference in context between a paisa and paisa. Like somebody's
Well,
belittling
I-
me or somebody's celebrating my lifestyle of how I live.
I think
you know.
things get chalked up into this weird kind of like algorithm, like equation where like you can and you say it when you're this, but you can't say it when that.
Yeah.
But like you said, there's context that makes it complex math, and you're dealing with imaginary numbers at this point where you go like, everything counts.
Yeah.
Like how long we've known each other, what kind of fucking banter we have with each other, me knowing your personality, me knowing your comedic sense. Like all of that stuff needs to be taken into account.
Yeah.
But when you're on the outside looking in
Yeah.
and you take offense, you got to always remember that it's you taking offense.
Great band.
It's not it's
Great
not
band.
it's not that this is offensive. It's that you are interpreting it as offensive. And that's a you thing.
Here's the thing.
You know what I mean?
Don't give it life. If you don't want something about, just don't give it life. Let it die. The more you resuscitate and put like life into it, the more it's gonna linger. That cringe video is exactly what it is. It's a cringe video of cringe people trying to make a statement out of a situation that really nobody really fucking cares about.
It's why people doing goofy things in this day and age.
Yes.
Like the video that we
Yes.
played of that lady that was doing the Trump taco, what the fuck she was doing.
Yeah, dude,
I was like, what?
Things are
is
weird.
going on?
Things are weird, and I feel like it's almost gonna come to a head with a lot of people. There's only so much patience and tolerance people have, dude. And I feel like things are gonna start happening on a much more physical level than they currently are. There's a lot of free
You think
passes.
so?
There's a lot of passes being given out right now.
You think a lot of conservatives are kind of changing their viewpoint now because of the Epstein thing?
I think that was.
I feel like a lot of people that were like so hardcore Trump, MAGA, and all that. Now they have a more moderate
Yeah.
approach because they're like, oh, this fool's lying.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's lies about a lot of things, but like the
Everything.
whole Epstein thing is so fucking like
I-
over the top, obvious
Bananas.
that they're just
Bananas.
Can I tell
oh,
you guys?
it never happened.
This is what I think
It's
is
like-
happening. This is what I really do think is happening at a subtle level.
We can't idolize nobody.
There was
True.
a thing. There was a thing going around about what kids watch, right? They watch like Cocomelon and stuff like that. These shows are tailored to hijack these kids' attention spans, and they can't even control it. Like the kids literally can't even control it. They're like. They're cut and edited in such a way with the right amount of colors and the right amount of sounds and stuff like
Scene
that.
changing every 2 seconds.
Yeah. And so
You follow the same Instagram account I do.
Yeah, and so the attention span has been hijacked such that they're inevitably controlling the kids. They're almost in a hypnosis. I actually don't think that that's limited to children. I think that that's what's happening right now in the political sphere, where it's ICE, and then it's the war, and then it's Epstein, and then you don't even know what to pay attention to, and you just get a nation of people going like, you didn't even give me enough time to think about the other thing that you were doing that was fucked up with this new fucked up thing, and it's like I feel like it's this weird kind of same situation, except it's hijacked adults.
And then every now and then you get a Coldplay cut to the Kiss Cam video to cleanse the palate.
Exactly.
You get a
Colbert
little-
is canceled.
yeah.
Oh, now there's a Kiss
Now
Cam.
you get a little cleansing of the palate, dude.
Dude.
I do like Coldplay a little more now, though.
Do you?
I know that's your favorite band, and I talked a lot
Hey.
of shit, but that shit was pretty epic.
Look,
That was
look at the
fucking
stars.
great.
Look what they mean to you.
Look how they shine for you.
Either way. Get your closet Coldplay
They say
fan.
where it
Look
wants
at
to see
HR.
Creed way, openly way.
Hey, are you down to go see Creed?
Absolutely not.
Really?
Just kidding.
I will take you higher.
No, we're gonna go see Creed. We're gonna go see
No,
I
I'll
want
go
to
see
take you
Creed
with
for
arms
sure.
wide open, bro.
Home and
Hey, your fucking best friends Thrice are coming into town.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
What are you talking shit about Thrice?
Weird. I said your best friends Thrice
I
are
would
coming
be so
into
lucky
town.
if they're my best friends. Thrice is fucking awesome.
They're part
Artists
of
in the Ambulance?
they're-
That's a formative album. in
They're
my life.
part of the Great Distraction, Barry. They're part of the Great Distraction.
So are we. Technically, so are we. We're the greatest distraction.
Oh man, good shit.
Ah,
Event,
this has been
what's coming
fun.
up? What's coming up? Let's promote some shit.
I got some shit to promote.
Go ahead.
Wednesday, we're having our first group guitar lesson here at the Emo Brown HQ. I got some signups. I think.
Yeah, dog.
I said I wanted 5 people because I only have 5 guitars. I got 5 people, but most of them have their own guitars. So if anybody wants to sneak in last minute, just shoot
nice.
me a message.
Sweet.
There's an email you can send it to. Just check out the South Bay Guitar Collective Instagram, my 15th fucking Instagram. But yeah, so I'm excited about that on Wednesday. Then all weekend, Comic-Con weekend, I'm gonna be playing downtown. So you're going to Comic-Con, come to Tipsy Crow. I'll get you some Screwball.
I've never been to
We're
Comic-Con.
gonna be
bro.
at Mason Aleworks.
Are we taking a shot of Screwball?
I have been drinking my Screwball. I think Splurgeo needs some Screwball.
Do you have any Screwball for Splurgeo?
I have nothing over here.
You can finish mine.
God, okay,
You can
fuck
finish
it.
mine. I don't want to finish.
Guitars.
Guitars.
How much? If I play Guitar Hero enough,
Yes.
do I know the basics, the fundamentals of playing the guitar?
Good question. So, what I'm going to be presenting to people is something that you could walk off of a Guitar Hero game being like, that's all the experience I have, and walk out of these 4 weeks going like, okay, I kind of understand. I'm not going to be teaching you guys like a full fucking like chorded song. I'm not going to be teaching people fucking Eddie Van Halen tricks in 4 weeks. That's 4 hours. So if you've practiced anything for 4 hours, it's brand new. Don't expect to be walking out of here like fucking writing a new song. But I'm going to teach like the basics. I'm going to introduce people to the ideas of what's on the guitar, the notes on the neck, a couple finger exercises, things. If you have a guitar, you can go home and practice on your own. And I just like the whole goal of what I want with this guitar thing is to get people started on their journey. It's geared towards kids. This lesson is going to be kids and adults. So if it doesn't matter what age you are if you're interested in starting. This is just hopefully going to hype you up and get you
Love
there.
it.
Get you
Listen,
the
I
tools.
already rip on the guitar. That question was more
don't think he
suited to
does.
my children.
Yeah.
They've been playing Guitar Hero a lot to the point where I feel like, oh, one of my kids is really enjoying fucking the guitar. They're starting to like songs that I never thought they would fucking like, bro. Like they started to listen to War Pigs by fucking Black Sabbath, and I'm like,
It's a good song.
nah. So they're starting to like music. So hopefully, for me, honestly, real shit, I was already playing the guitar in real life when I started playing Guitar
In real
Hero.
life. Yeah.
In real life, IRL, perro. And then I started playing Guitar Hero, and I just feel that further enhanced the way I played the guitar in real life. Because if you play that shit on Legend, real shit, hammer downs
yeah,
and
I mean, I've
bends and
played.
It
everything.
gives you the good fundamentals.
Yeah, it gives you a firm
Strumming.
base.
It does down and up
Yeah.
strokes. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people don't understand that. Like
I can see the
how the
strumming.
right
Like
hand
making
I can see
love.
the strumming
and then
benefits.
You're using all 4 fingers because there's 4 buttons. You know, so like you're gonna be getting the dexterity, which is basically the shit that I'm gonna be teaching you too, just without all the cool guitar stuff
I'm
from
saying,
Guitar Hero.
yeah. My kids like Primus now. They like all these fucking songs, bro. What do you got? Splurge, what do you got for bro?
We got Unpop Fest.
What?
Unpop Fest.
Nazi,
is my
please.
friends are putting together some sort of festival.
Stop making that a thing.
We're just gonna come out in September or October. But look it up online. Unpop Fest. It's a short film festival.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's all I got.
What's the origin of that name? What does that even mean? Unpop.
I don't fucking know, dude. They just interviewed me about it. I got excited about what they're doing, and they seem
Sick.
like really good people, and it's gonna be sick.
Hey, I need to get some more work done, dog.
Very cool.
What are you trying to get? Your wife's name.
I want to fill up this.
You're trying to get your wife's
I'll
name.
get my wife's
tattooed.
name on my titty, homie. If you do it, I'll
does
do
have
it
a
then.
titty.
But I want to finish his arm. I want to. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna
Okay.
die eventually. Duh. Don't
say that.
But
Don't say that.
After today's episode,
After talking
something's
about
coming for you,
Annabelle,
You probably
bro.
will.
Watch it on J&H or whatever the fuck's
Time out.
Yeah.
I've never watched any of those Conjuring movies or anything, dude. So
Don't watch
I
it.
approached this topic unbiased with a fucking open mind and receptive to the real story behind
how-
it.
Now
That's
you're probably
letting
going
it
to be
in.
less receptive to the movies because
That's
you
how you
looked at
let
the
it
real
in.
stories, you know the real
Yeah.
truth. You're going to see the movie and it's a Hollywood version of this.
Okay.
Because like it's the Conjuring, it's the Annabelle
Which
movies.
one is the best one?
They all tie in together because it's all the Warren family.
Okay.
So or the Warren, whatever you call
Clan.
it. They're family. I mean, it's husband and wife. It's a family.
Lorraine and Ed, show
Small family,
respect,
but it's a
you
family.
fucking man.
They're a family.
Thank you.
The Warren family. They but yeah, so the Conjuring is kind of like about them personally and their own thing. The Annabelle series is more about just Annabelle. I think they make like cameo kind of appearances in those, but it's more about the doll. And then there's the Nun. Nun
Oh, I've
Nun
seen that
2.
one. Oh, pretty scary.
That is something
It's
to
all in the
do-
same universe?
Yeah, it's got the Conjuring universe.
What about The
Oh.
Rock? Is that part of it?
Well, let me tell you about
Hey,
The
when
Rock.
are we gonna fucking watch this movie, bro?
Let's do it tonight.
Ah, you're not down, dog.
I'm down.
You're not down.
I got most of a joint left. Let's go.
Let's move on.
I have a lot of joints.
Let's move
I have a
on.
lot of joints. Listen,
Let's do it tonight.
here it is. Be on the lookout for the newsletter, dude. I want you to be.
Yeah,
I want you to be involved with that.
I'm a fantastic
Okay,
writer.
I want you to be involved with the Splurge.
What
Give
do I
us
gotta
up-
do? I
just
wanna
talk-
do it.
Just you shoot us like a little quick update on Cactus Baby.
Okay.
On things you got going on in the jujitsu world. On
Yeah.
things going
Conspiracy
on
theories.
at Pop's. Pop's Tattoo.
All right.
All those things. Just a little insight. You are a character in this cast of fucking comedy here, bro. You are one
I'm
of us.
super in.
You are one of us, and I just want to provide this kind of feedback. BJ does a fucking animated script. ¿Cómo se llaman esas
A
madres?
comic?
A comic,
comic
series every episode called The Barflies, bro.
And
I'm
how-
writing a quick write up on fucking Annabelle and all the things going on.
Oh,
you know,
dude,
so it's like I
so
just feel
down.
like it's once a week we release that shit and it'll
Yeah.
be sick, dude.
Okay.
You know?
I'm in.
You're in?
Movie review. Movie review.
What's up, dog? You
Got
can
you.
do that.
I just watched Superman.
Okay.
Shit was epic.
Shout out
Really?
POD.
Shit was
I heard they
epic.
got some love in that
Loved it.
movie.
Yeah, they said
Right?
POD. Superman loves POD.
That's right, dude.
I was so happy, dude. I was like,
pretty sick.
yeah.
Friends of the show.
That's actually pretty
Yeah.
sick.
You know what? We should all. Did you guys read the book? His book or no?
No, I have not.
Read the
I got
book.
the audiobook.
You got the audiobook. Even
He
better.
reads it though, right?
Even better.
He reads
yeah,
it?
So
Sonny?
yeah,
Sonny
brother,
reads
listen,
it.
Sonny reads his autobiography.
Yeah.
I think we read that and we do
Son of Southtown.
We do a fucking episode audio only that
Bring
we
the book club
release.
back.
You know, we release it just to the fucking members.
Okay.
Gotta give them perks, bro.
Perfecto.
I'm in for all those things. Hey guys, Foundation Friday's back August 1st. Catch us and the other people in the foundation at the brewery Friday, August 1st, I believe. Whatever the first Friday is, August of whatever. We're going to be there. We got DJ JC on the
August
mic.
1st, you got it.
August 1st, it'll be myself. I'll be there in the early shift. And then I believe we're going to have Chicle, Aisha, Caesar working the second shift. Probably Profe as well. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Again, all those tips that we gain do go to the foundation towards events that we're going to be putting on this Saturday. We put the link out. Don't forget, sign up. We have a community cleanup brought to you by I Love a Clean San Diego in unison with Chula Vista City Government, as well as our city council member for District 4, the big homie, Cesar Fernandez. He says if you show up and you volunteer your time on Saturday from 9 to 11, he was going to have a little carnita
motherfucker said
asada.
we.
Yeah, I ain't going to say we on that. He said he's going to provide a little carnita asada for all of us here at the warehouse. And now, as we learned a little later, there's going to be an art show that Saturday here as well. Cruise through. He's going to buy a beer too.
What's the art show?
It's awesome.
Hey, man. Oh, man. I can't wait.
I hope you
can't
like
wait.
art. I hope you like art, bro.
As far as art is concerned, it's going to be there.
Just know that the big
Full
homie
swing.
Izzy's going to be here with
Hell
some
yeah.
of his art depictions, as well as Luis Sendejas, who Louis from the brewery, dog. A lot of cool things happening. That's what I got. What do you got there, Mr. Bill Oakley?
Well, on Thursday, you can catch me out on the streets of downtown. Comic-Con is going to be in full swing, and I'm going to be helping knock around sunglasses.
Hey, friends of the show.
Yeah, we're going to have me on the streets. They're going to give me a fuck ton of glasses, and I'm going to go around, and I'm going to talk
by
to
Tipsy
people.
Crow.
I'm going to...
I'll trade you a screwball for sunglasses.
No, you're going to be part of the thing.
I'll be.
I'm gonna have a cameraman and following me around.
DG?
Mr. Matt Furman. No, Matt Furman, who is also an affiliate of the Knock Around organization. As well as Ricky Rowe.
I mean, I like glasses. I don't have any.
We'll
how
get you
does
some.
how does somebody like me get a pair of shades? Splurge looks like you need some shades.
We'll
too.
get you guys
You've been
some.
missing out
We'll
on a
get you
fun
guys
Discord.
some. But
We
it's
have
Comic-Con.
Discord
It's
conversations.
Comic-Con, right? So Knock
it is?
Around has the collaboration and partnerships with Scooby-Doo, right? That's new. Batman. So we're
Joker,
going to be
Harley
giving out Superman sunglasses. Joker, Harley Quinn. Shit, man. They do South Park. They do a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to be just spending my whole day.
Start your journey at Tipsy.
Yeah, I will. I definitely will swing by. And so we're just going to be putting people on the spot, hot mic, and then having some fun, giving them some sunglasses.
Look at us, huh?
And then, before I hit the streets, though, I'm going to be in the gym following my homeboy Alex Melendez's program, AM Fit Pro. Follow it on Instagram.
AM Alex Melendez. Shit.
This guy.
That's it.
This guy.
Should I leave my gym and go over there?
Well, he's a trainer.
Uh-huh.
So
Do
you
you
can
wanna look like
actually,
this?
he's just going to give you a program. Look at this. Tonta.
Okay, so it's not at a specific gym.
No, he
You're-
can be. He can definitely help you in person. I am on his program that he developed with me. I had a couple of one-on-ones with Coach. He wanted to know my goals. He wanted to know my diet. He wanted to know how I wanted to incorporate
Pito.
booze into
Very low in
my
calories.
into my diet, because right now what he's doing is focusing on bartenders, brewers, cellarmen, anybody that doesn't want to sacrifice their lifestyle of good eating and good drinking, doesn't think and believe that you need to sacrifice that. So Earn Your Booze in a weird way, even though that's a registered copyrighted trademark of Earn Your Booze. Justin Cross out there, you check him out too. But this is the Brewer's Guide to Being Fit. The motherfucker's fit. So, the proof is in the pint, and he's helping me out. I'm sore as fuck, but it's
Join
working.
me in the opposite class, the Brewer's Guide to Being Fat, where we'll bring you together with your favorite burrito around town, and we fucking break it down and eat it all up.
Pay attention to your macros, bro. Just your macros.
I've been good, honestly.
Yeah.
I fuck around on the weekend. Like I said, I drank a lot on the Incubus show, thinking that I had a 5 milligram gummy, and that ended
You
up...
had 5 of those.
Bro, pinche gummy me traicionó la verga. I had like a 4-pack of IPAs from the brewery, and then I said, this 5 milligram looks tasty. 25 milligrams later, dude.
You went to the fucking moon, bro.
Dude, I was listening to Incubus from the moon, bro. I was like, shit, bro. I
riding
thought it was
a
at a
crayon
Creed
through
show.
space.
I thought it was
All
at
right,
a Creed show.
well,
Hey,
yeah.
excellent show. You did it,
boys.
BJ.
We did it.
You did it, Splurgeo. I'm happy when you're
Thank
here.
you.
It's a shame you
like
don't want to
when
be
you're
here with
here
us
too.
I
more.
love being here, dude. I love being
Why do we
here.
always have to twist
Big
your
shout
arm,
out
put you in
to-
an arm bar?
No
just to
way.
get
Why
you?
do
Let
we
me
always?
know.
Why do I gotta text you to come in here? You should be like, hey,
I don't
I'm
want to
coming
be
in.
overbearing.
Be like, I'm
I don't
coming
want to
in
be
this
like
week.
that one,
Who?
the girlfriend that's like too much and
Get us in a heel hook.
Hey,
Hit me
happily
up, let me
married
know.
20 years. I've never had a girlfriend that's been like that. Sorry.
Nice.
Sorry, guys. Sorry,
I can't
guys.
relate.
Hey, you got spooky stories? Send them our way. I want to know all about that shit.
For the newsletter.
I want to.
Yeah, dude, put that out there. Anybody that has some crazy story for us to go down the rabbit hole on.
Stories, like real shit though. Like I want things that have happened to you, and then we'll go ahead and share them on the next time we come around.
Rest in peace, Lilu.
Don't forget to vote for the cutest baby of Emo Brown.
Damn, dude, they're all ugly.
this
Breaking
is
news,
huge.
fucking ugly ass kids, bro.
Yeah, well, there's 3 of them.
We're gonna vote the least one off.
One
the
really
island.
good looking one.